Okay. All right. We're going. I think I fixed all the issues with audio. With respect to audio, it's replay of the week featuring Benji. Benji, what's up, man?
Hey, what's good?
You just asked me a question. You asked me who I think is going to trade for KD in the offseason. Are we sure that that's a thing that's happening?
I'm pretty sure. I feel like the Suns are just gonna sack it. They're just gonna be like, nah, we're done skis.
All right, let's take a step back because I'm just realizing I just fixed an audio issue. 30 seconds. Audio's only coming out of the left side. Awesome. Okay.
Huge W.
All right, we're gonna figure this out. All right, I've deselected mono. Does that mean that we're good? I'm trying something new. Let me know if that's any better. It's perfect now. Okay, so the first few things I said, I was muted. Benji was not. It's replay of the week.
A sec.
We're good to go. And Benji asked me before we started the stream. We're both big NBA fans. He's practically an NBA historian. He asked me who's going to trade for Kevin Durant in the offseason. And I asked him, are we sure that that's a thing that's happening? Okay, there's some weird stuff now with audio. I thought so. I was trying something new.
Yeah.
All right, is that any better? Massive stream delay. What is this mono audio? Is it still... Benji, can you say some things as well?
So I haven't looked at like any of these replays.
I haven't looked at any of the replays either. Okay, so Benji and the music are fine. It's just me?
Well, that's suboptimal.
It's like
That's like the one thing that matters.
the LeBron tweet where he's like, maybe it's me. Was that like at the deadline when like they didn't trade Russ or something? I'm trying to remember like why he said that.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That was like a big LeBron tweet.
Oh my god. Let's see, February 6, 2023. Yeah, that sounds like the Lakers were probably having a down month and then didn't make a trade for Kyrie Irving. That Oh yeah, the 5 stages of Le Grief, Le Denial, Le Anger, Le Bargaining, and Le Depression.
Am I still mono? I've tried a few things. Let me know, folks. Let me know if we've made any progress. I worry that we haven't. I'm on a new... Alright, I'm gonna remove that. If I can, if it'll let me. No, apparently it won't. Now I'm robotic? Dude, I'm so cooked. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna try a few things here. Remove that. Edit. I untoggled mono. Audio. Oh, okay. I see why it's upset about that. The stream is still watchable if you can't figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Do you have any Smashers in chat? Let me know if any of y'all watch Tipped Off 6. I'm just gonna vamp for a little bit.
Yeah, no, please. That would be huge. It was kind of sick. I did watch a little bit of Top 8 last night.
Yo, just fucking so sick. I'm not sure I'm here for the Cody is the best player in the world resurgence, but like everything else, I think is sick.
I mean, he damn looked like it, man. Like that grand final set was.
He's so good. He's so good. It's gross.
Nobody.
Oh yeah, I was quiet for a minute.
Nobody can play Fox the way he can. Like, he's so consistent and like Fox is not easy. It's like he's so fucking hard to play. So I hate when
the whole thing about Fox is that he's so hard. Oh man.
It really ticks me off when people are like, people say things like, "Oh, Fox is easy. Oh, he's like free." Like, you don't understand. Anybody who like actually plays Fox or isn't fiction would never say such a thing.
Plays Fox and isn't fiction. Only two qualifiers. I think that you will hear me say something like that when Fox makes it back from like off screen without a double jump with just up B on Fountain of Dreams. Because I'm just like, man, Fox just has those. Every other character fucking dies there, except for Pikachu.
Samus will make it back.
Yeah, Samus will make it back. I mean, by that, if you really want to get into it, Young Link probably can too.
That's true. Replay of the week is very soon. Al, thank you for asking. Are the audio issues any better? I fear that they're not.
Okay. I saw when he fixes audio, so I imagine that it's still not great.
Yeah, I also imagine that. I don't know how I messed this up so badly. Audio.
Oh, wait, Butterfree, you're Gentle Oathsworn, right? Because if you are, I have to imagine that, or I can't help but think that Butterfree saying that what is it? Like Smeargle is like the sixth best Pokemon in ADV, and also saying that they wanted to get into Melee as a Bowser player and Brawl as a Ganondorf player, like fits so well.
Yeah, that makes too much sense.
They just want it to be hard on themselves. They're just like, no, I'm gonna pick the hardest thing that anybody can be, but also I'm gonna talk it up. I'm gonna like gas it up.
Let's remove this.
Who's the current rank 1 Cactu? I feel like I should understand this joke or reference, but not.
Like a wire not being fully plugged in. It's a good call out.
Oh shit. Oh, Cactu, you're eternally wandering, right?
Dude, it is so hard for me to remember who everybody is. Because, like, I will be like, oh, okay, that's them on Discord. And then it's like, they have a different name in YouTube chat. And then they have a different name on Pokemon Showdown. It's like...
Yeah. And a different one on Smogon and Pokemon Showdown separately.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Am I remembering correctly? Wait, first of all, are you eternally wandering, Cactu? Just want to double check.
Testing.
I don't know if this is like Violet River or something. Like just some other, like, good ladder player.
Okay, I think my audio is better.
Oh shit, let's go.
You know the craziest part of this?
What is the absolute craziest part?
I'm going to show you guys. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so you guys can see this. If I have mono selected, I'm not mono. If I unselect mono, then it's only the left ear. What the hell?
All right, dope. Would you mind sharing stream with me in the VC?
I definitely will do so. I also have to turn the monitor off for me because I can hear my own voice and it's incredibly distracting.
Yeah, that would do it.
I appreciate everybody hanging out and bearing with us through these technical difficulties.
Eternally, am I remembering correctly that you're a Kingdra believer? Because I am a huge Kingdra believer, and I thought I saw that we had common ground at some point on Smogon.
I'm being told to turn up my mic volume. Is that any better? Fish food, welcome. Guys, we are so close. I think we're here.
Got it. Kingdra's sick. Oh, never mind. Kingdra's so bad. In light of recent information, Kingdra's dog.
More volume still. All right. Checking a few things. I dare say I think we're going to be good.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Sounds like Zetz is on the other side of the room. Really? That's so weird.
Okay, so far we've got 2 positives on the mic.
Never mind, it's solid. Good enough, sure. I'm ready for gaming now, says Is It John. No, it's the delay. Audio is good now. No, don't change. You're good now. Oh, it was the delay.
Okay, cool.
All right, I think we're chill. Thank you guys again so fucking much. God damn it. All right, we are ready to game. And I have good news. Gaming is actually occurring first. Replay of the week is happening so soon, but first, I am challenging Benji to a best of 1.
Oh shit, we're playing? Okay.
We're playing. Robotic now? Wow, this is way worse. Somehow I did something to ruin it again. Oh wait, no, I think it's the delay. It's the delay because I reset it by. We're good. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna have to put a timestamp in the VOD of this live stream that the stream didn't actually start until like 17 minutes into the video.
You love to see it.
All right, but we're chill. We're chill, right? We're good. Yeah, the delay is wild. We are in fact Hariyama Gaming. For the first time ever, the other day on my alt account, I tried stall. You've seen Zet's hyper offense. You're not ready for Zet's hyper defense, and I'm not claiming that this is Zet's hyper defense. This is like 6 random Pokemon I threw together. Zet's hyper defense will happen someday. But I was having fun on my alt. I was gaining elo, winning several matches without really even playing that well, because I don't think people on low ladder know how to play Pokemon very well, including myself. And I was sharing some replays with Benji, and he immediately starts like tearing the team apart and saying, "Oh, I'm weak into this. By the way, why the hell would you do this?" And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm trying here. And ultimately, we were talking about team building, right? And let's take a quick look at the actual team. Benji's already seen the team, so it's fine. And I'm gonna go over to full screen for a second. So we've got a Yama.
Rain Blissey is a decision. We'll get to that.
We'll talk about it. We'll get there. It's fine. We're on our way to getting there. Is that hyper defense? Well, I'm gonna add. Oh my god, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but this is something that should happen. Grab the wrong thing. You guys are seeing things that no streamer should ever show you. Don't tell anybody that this is how things work.
The sausage.
You're seeing how the sausage is made. I streamed the other day and like I had to fix the overlay because we were streaming for like the revival channel, and someone was like, "Oh my god, I had no idea that's how the overlay works." That's crazy, dude. Anyway, okay, so we've got lead Yama knockoff alongside Thief Skarm. How about that? So we're removing several items from the opponent. Hopefully we can thief, hopefully enemy Skarm leftovers. I have a spinner. I'm running Shadow Ball because I ran into exactly one Dusclops, and it made me very sad. And I was like, oh, like I was investing in special attack and attack because I wanted to hit explosion ranges. Now I don't care about special attack. I'm just only doing attack. Milo is here, very standard Milo. I threw Rain Dance on the Blissey, and I'll be honest, I don't even know if this team wants sand because we're removing leftovers so the enemy dies eventually, or if we don't want sand and like they just don't have leftovers and we do. It's probably not right at all to have Rain Dance here, but I couldn't really fit it anywhere else. I guess like on Claydol is not the most insane thing of all time, but it kind of has 4 move slot syndrome as well. I don't want to lose Boom. But this could be Fire Blast. And the reason it could be Fire Blast, in my opinion, or it could be several things, it could be Seismic Toss, is because Benji's kind of worried about our Skarm matchup. Right, Benji? You were talking to me about the three of like the core tenets of team building and ADV. One of them is, do you lose the sand? The second one is...
I would say no.
Yeah, this team clearly doesn't lose the sand. We have Wish support with Blissey, so much healing, recovering everywhere. We have Refresh on Claydol, which isn't really
2 sand immunes. Yeah, I don't think you should lose to sand.
Yes, we're fine. Another one is, can we kill Blissey in the end game? Or like, can we actually defeat Blissey? And I think so. We have Leech Seed, we have Toxic, we have Spikes, we have Hariyama, Cross Chop, and or Knockoff to remove its leftovers as well. So a lot of tools. The other thing, why is Claydol still Vit minus? Oh yeah, why are we Brave rather than I made this Brave. I wanted a lot of attack. I'm experimenting. Okay, but this, you're right. That should be, if anything, it should be Adamant. Insanely good call by Zayden in the chat. Thank you. Okay, actually, a couple people mentioned that. ABR is IBDW, except less controversial. Dagan, that well, that's a whole thing. That's an interesting take. The third tenet of team building, according to Benji, and there's more, but these are the first three, is do we give up too much momentum to Skarm? Right? Is that how you would phrase that?
Spikers, yeah, spikers in general, but primarily Skarm, because it's the most common one, right?
Right. And to be honest, like I have a spinner with Wish support, so this hopefully can stick around. It's got refresh. There's Wish, so we can deal with spikers. The only super effective move we have to hit Skarm, I will concede, is Hidden Power Fire on Celebi with almost no special attack investment. It's not Calm Mind Celebi. So we, I am hoping to knock it off or thief the Skarm and eventually wear it down over a period of time. I will admit.
I am just worried kind of about the thing that, like, what if Claydol eventually dies? Because you have 4, like, very, very spike-weak Pokemon. And I just feel that, like, Claydol's good at spiking, good at removing or spinning. It's not, like, immaculate at spinning forever. Right? It catches strays, and eventually, if it ever goes down, I fear that the rest of the team can't pressure Skarm enough to prevent 3 spikes. And I think that the rest of the team would struggle if you had to deal with 3 spikes.
I think that's a perfectly reasonable take. And we went back and forth. We talked about a variety of scenarios. And ultimately, you said maybe you're overrating our difficulties with Skarmory. And then you suggested, why don't we find out sometime? And you sent me this team paste. And this is a team that you said, let's run a game. And this is about like as generous of a matchup as I can expect. We talked about how Drill Peck Skarm is very good into my team in particular. Because if you look, obviously Drill Peck threatens Yama. It threatens Celebi, which is the only thing that has the super effective move. So we really don't want to run a Drill Peck Skarm right now. This isn't Drill Peck Skarm. We're also lead T-Tar, so I've got the Yama in front of lead Tar, meaning they likely have to go somewhere. They've got to take a knockoff or some move elsewhere. And the spin blocker is Gengar. I think we identified that there could be some spin blockers that would give Claydol a bit more of a problem.
Yeah, I might say all of them.
All of them.
Maybe all of them.
So
I mean, like, Sableye is just devastating, right? Sableye is just like, oh god.
Yeah, I guess we don't like Sableye. But I mean, if the Claydol were psychic, we would still very much dislike Sableye.
Yeah, no, you're still super cooked. Sableye is secretly like just Claydol's just absolutely works Claydol. Unless it's strong, it's like crazy strong with Earthquake, and you can like super reliably knock off the Sableye.
I'm getting a lot of opinions in the chat, most of which are probably right. But somebody's saying this is matchup fish. As my friend Oof says, Milo B. Doll is unviable, unfortunately. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know as much as Oof Maxima, who I think that's who you're talking about. But is that, like, true? I can see that there are problems with this
unviable feels excessive. I'm sure there are teams that exist that have Celebi, Milotic, and Doll that are, like, probably have, like, a pretty okay matchup spread. There's just, I think that it's more so just, like, it's hard. It's hard to make a team that doesn't just, like, get dumpstered with those 3 and then trying to figure out all the other matchups. I think it's probably a bit excessive to say that, like, it's unviable.
Well, let's fucking find out.
Those were 3 really fucking good Pokemon.
Send me a goddamn match request. Send me a fucking challenge, and we're gonna figure this out right now. Just how bad my team is into a team that, in theory, I would hope to have a good matchup against, given the construction of this team.
All right, 1 second. Yeah, and I'm staying on call to talk all that shit.
Yeah, no, let's fucking talk some shit. Let's go. Let's do it. And I need to go here. Right. All right. And the timer started immediately. Nice. We've knocked off the Skarm. Let's fucking go.
Yep.
Okay. So what do I want to do now? I guess I'm going to go over in this direction.
By the way, I just have my timer started like automatically, where it's just like any game that starts timers on.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to feel like special or anything about this?
No,
Is
I
that
just
what you're
mean
saying?
like don't take it too hard. That
I'm taking it hard. All right, so like there's mind games happening, and but worst case scenario, if I refresh now immediately, like what's gonna happen to me? Nothing. You can't do shit.
oh shit, you're faster, right? I forget this speed tier matchup. Oftentimes.
And look at that. Your Scarm is already down to 83%. This is horrible for you. This is terrible.
Absolutely fucking brutal.
Now what are you going to do? You
miss
your wisp.
That's what I'm going to fucking do.
That's the problem. That's what you didn't even consider, is that I'm the better player, and I am going to defeat you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's right, baby. That's fucking right, Benji.
Oh man, yeah, I did not consider that. I did not consider that option.
It turns out that this team has no structural problems whatsoever. The sample size of 9 turns, I feel like it's been pretty conclusive. All right, so now what? Dare I say it? I'm going to Milotic. You double to Moltres, thinking I could be going to Celebi. You fool.
You absolute buffoon. I love when he says that. I love it so much when he says that.
All right, well, I'm going to click this button.
I mean, what the fuck would I do? I mean, yeah, I just gotta hope. Oh, sure, yeah, no. All things considered, entirely reasonable.
Cactu, I don't think I've ever seen a refresh Shadow Ball Claydol before. Until today. Alright, well, I'm going to take the opportunity to go here. Okay, nice double. I gotta admit, nice double. You have earned 6% on my Claydol. Congratulations.
Yeah, not a dream position. Gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it $1.50.
I'm looking for a way for you. Yeah, I mean, the Hydro Pump, that's cute. How are you to beat Milo? You have a DD Tar. You've got Moltres clicking HP Grass someday.
Yeah, well, the idea was going to be with Spikes eventually, but it's kind of tough when the Claydol dodges Wisp and then crits Shadow Ball. So, we'll see. I think this is probably the only other attempt for it. Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, crit. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and complain about that, am I?
I mean, you could, is the thing. Certainly no one would stop you.
Okay. We've succeeded to that end. So what will you click in this spot? Can I be honest? I think I'm going to go over into this direction.
Not a lot young Molt is going to do about that. Elderly Molt could maybe figure something out, but young Molt, no shot.
I agree.
Harry? Oh!
Oh, shit. Well, that's... One might argue that that is problematic. This is fine, though. Like,
honestly,
it might
I'm not sure. No, I think it might be fine. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Okay. That is all fine. I can simply engineer infinite opportunities. Or not. Maybe T-Tar just wins.
No, it certainly doesn't.
All right, that was some damage.
For you see.
All right. I should be able to win this. I just need to not throw. I have so much time. When you're on ladder, like it caps out at like 2.5 minutes, I think. But I have considerably more than that amount of time right now.
Yeah, this amount of time is how much you get for tournaments. Tournaments.
Yeah, non-lefties. Oh, the crit. Molt is not
Nicely
long for this
done.
world. Yeah, I clicked.
Nicely done.
I clicked fighting move into the T-tar. Very nicely done. I think I gotta go here. I've got it. Oh, you were going pert that time. That exactly as I expected. Exactly as I anticipated. You fell into my trap card.
It appears that I did. I gotta say, deeply upsetting. One hates to fall into a trap card such as this. Yeah.
Okay. Well done. Well executed.
To what end, though?
It's a tight battle.
I think that could be debated.
The Molt is simply here. Looking for crit outs. Oh, I thought you had one more turn, but yeah, the rounding. I agree with that guy from. Please do like the stream to boost us in the YouTube algorithm. We're on our way to the moon. Okay, well that's a cool outcome. We appreciate that outcome. Let's go here. Yeah, and you've gotten your Tyranitar back into the mix. You absolutely have. And you know my team. I'm looking at yours. All right. Let's see. What is a T-tar to do in this spot? I feel like I know. Yeah, now or never, huh? Gets the flinch. Okay, okay. That's not good. All right, I think I'm going to find a way to throw, if that's cool with everybody.
I don't know. This has been kind of a gross game. The freeze was annoying. The crits have been tough. I feel for you.
I feel like I've gotten more luck than you. I mean, the freeze was pretty big, but... And you did just get that flinch. But I feel like I got more. I got like... Oh, the Shadow Ball crit and your Wisp miss. Those were pretty big. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what options I have. I hope for miss
we
or...
just got there.
Yeah, I was hoping the roll would not have gotten you there. I think I lose. I think it's
entirely possible. Entirely possible. Another such difficulty of having a Claydol that doesn't have Earthquake, but it is burned anyway, so it probably wouldn't have done it. That's not fair.
All right, can I get not flinched into thaw into roar?
Hey, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right,
Big.
hold on.
Money moves.
We are not out of the woods yet by any measure.
Not what I was aiming at. Just didn't want to miss.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. I fully understand.
Nice.
Okay, that's nice value. Nice.
Ooh, huge.
Huge. It didn't feel that huge, honestly. This is still a very, very worrisome situation.
Anybody else in chat, when they say huge or humongous, they get like flashbacks to Ben 10 and the alien Humongosaur? Because it sometimes happens to me when I'll say humongous or huge, and I'll be like, oh yeah, Humongosaur. What a homie. What an absolute dude. I love that one. Did you watch any Ben 10?
I didn't.
I guess very bulky plus crit could get you here. Or no, actually, just like any survival would be kind of devastating for me. Now that I'm looking at the situation. Ooh,
You're
survival
alive,
of any sort.
But still, I mean, I guess you might not have a one-hit KO on... Yeah, I have at least one Pokemon that I don't think you can kill.
Yeah, I would agree with this sentiment.
What's the play?
I think there's only this, right? Oh,
Not like this, dude.
So sorry. Okay, so let's see. So if you kill me there, I go Blissey, Seismic Toss kills, and I'm faster, I think, because I have 8 EVs. In comes Hariyama. I have to probably just sack Skarm. Can Swampert win that endgame? I think it does. I think it does. I wish I could. I wish I could undo that turn.
You have to hit a Rock Slide still, I guess.
This is true.
Yeah, and you hit it. Should be game. Bug gets there. All right, GG.
GG.
All right,
not
hacks,
a GG at all. Absolutely terrible fucking game.
Hacks on both sides. I definitely didn't play my best game, but I will. You know, I'm gonna rematch you soon. I'm gonna rematch you.
Yeah.
Because that was totally bullshit.
In the meantime, let's get some replays.
All right, replay of the week. Every week, people submit replays. Let me fix this. I'm gonna take a drink of water.
Hey, Revenant. I've run into Revenant a handful of times on this here ladder. Not recently, but I know that they are a fiend.
Few things, Cactu. I feel like going Blissey is not correct. Nothing else on my team could live +1 tar at the ranges that they were at. Dull Boom might have been the play. Claydol, as we saw there, did not live an HP bug after the burn damage. And yeah, these are in order that they've been submitted. Replay of the week. All my viewers submit replays to my Discord. We watch them together to determine which one is the best. This week, I'm joined by my mentor and buddy, Benji, except for when he's beating me in exhibition matches. Fuck you, Benji. How are you today?
I've been beating my Pokemon students in exhibition matches, so you know that's pretty good. Yeah, I was saying earlier, work's been kind of beating me up, but I'm down to watch some Pokemon. I'm down to see some absolutely absurd sets. I'm down to see some absolutely absurd Pokemon choices and some terrible teams.
I'm glad to hear that we're at least both getting beaten by something right now. So we've got first submission, and by the way, shout-outs to Moody, who won last week. I want to do more to actually acknowledge the people who win rather than only simply posting a video to the channel. Moody, it was an excellent submission. There were other really great submissions. If you guys haven't seen the video I posted commemorating the top 4 games posted last week, let me know. Last thing, this is the first week since we've implemented the new rule where every person only gets to submit 1 replay. It was the right decision. I think we're going to have a slew of amazing replays. Let's dive into Revenant in the Flesh versus I Want to Be the Ever Be?
Ooh, no, the very B.
The very... the very...
Yeah, I want to be the very best, but...
Lead sub
Okay, so
Suicune.
first off, kind of interesting that Jolteon is the switch into Suicune, because it doesn't take hits that well.
No, it definitely doesn't take critical hits well either, but it gets a roar off.
Oh, but immediate roar. Oh, hey, wait a second. You know what this kind of looks like to me?
What's
This kind of looks like a different order of Zet's HO so far.
Oh, yeah, dude, what if this is just simply Zet's HO with a Metagross lead?
Oh, double edge? Oh, no, man.
No, it's... Gets the raise?
Ooh, attack raise. Talk to him.
Huge.
Talk to him right now.
Just keep going in. Oh, what a...
Oh, crit +1?
It's only fair. It's only fair. Yeah, Metagross is
Easy
gonna...
money.
Oh, protect? Surely that doesn't get you out of range. You're still dead, right?
You need a couple.
Oh, it's the double. Okay. What
Okay.
about now?
I don't know if you need one more, but I feel like I would at least try for one more.
Oh, it lived!
No, I didn't need it.
Let's go. Huge Metagross value.
I feel like you can kind of save it. Okay.
Doesn't want to. Lets it go to the Hera. And it's... Dude, it's just Zet's HO with a meta lead instead of the... Where's my meta? Where's the meta champ, though? Big
Oh
Fire
my god,
Blast.
Zard goes crazy.
Going to Celebi to soak the
Whoa.
boom there. That's kind of crazy, though, because
Hold
you
up, wait a
outsped and Fire Blast had a range to kill. I guess...
Also anticipating that it wouldn't boom, because then sub is the best play. And
also, you have a 10% Jolteon.
No, but also the Celebi dies to the boom. I feel like that doesn't always happen. So like maybe more offensive Celebi, maybe extremely offensive Claydol.
Yeah, a lot of weird shenanigans happening right now. And confirmed not Zet's hyper offense. The T-Tars
Yeah,
here.
certainly.
Okay. Somebody saying that's
Zet's
max
HO would never
defense.
run a T-Tar.
Absolutely not. Hell no. Running standard stuff?
Oh,
That's for
wait.
lamos and tryhards.
Okay, wait a second. If this is agility with Rock Slide, okay, it's
No.
not.
It's just
It just
booming.
explodes immediately to try and get rid of the Charizard. Yo, I respect
Honestly,
the play.
understandable. Have a nice day.
Because, like, it just beats everybody else. I mean, Red Rice can live a Fire Blast and Thunderbolts, but... Oh, man.
Was the Red
This
Dress
is fun.
faster? Yeah, it was. The Red Dress was faster, so you didn't want to take a T-Wave there? Sure. So now what? Oh, well, Zard comes back and presumably
And then just wins the game.
Probably wins the game. Oh, Rock Slide
Oh,
on your
Rock
Charizard.
Slide.
Mixed
It's Belly Drum. It's Belly... Oh, no, is it...
Maybe.
Well, Rock Slide's usually on Belly Drum.
Yeah,
maybe
but then
not.
is it only... It's Fire Blast, Belly Drum, Rock Slide, That's it. That's your
Hidden
only.
power flying.
Yeah, I guess it would be. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Double fire blast miss.
Oh, they're trying to step down
no,
to their
but this
berry.
can't win. This can't win unless it's rock slide.
Yeah, because you're saying reversal wouldn't get there?
No, reversal would get there at 1, but then it would die to sand.
Oh, true.
So this has to be Megahorn rock slide to have a chance.
We're gonna go T-Tar to scout and just sack to reversal. Okay, but reversal isn't gonna kill Zard from 21%. Well, maybe after a sword stance boost.
At +2, no, guess not.
Oh, but you missed the rock slide.
That's the most accurate move they have.
That's not good. Okay, wait.
No, last one has protect. Last one has protect.
It's Cloister.
Oh, no. This is Jover.
No, dude.
What is it, a tie because of sand? No.
No. And they acknowledge the robbery.
Yo.
What a devastating way.
What a ridiculous way for that game to end. What a frankly absurd way for that game to end.
I understand now the vision behind blowing up with meta trying to catch the Zard. Yeah, that was silly. That was silliness.
Wow, what a team. What a team. Regis, Suicune. So it's looking like Regis, Suicune, Doug, so it looks like it really needs to get rid of Blissey. And then in the back, it's just fucking Metagross and Heracross. Let's go. Let's go. What a crazy team.
On the very last turn of its life, Heracross did it.
Decided to simply win.
That was awesome. Okay, well, excellent submission, Revenant, as always. Thank you. I feel like they've provided some pretty fire replays. And I'm going to, real quick, just pull
Did they submit it? Okay, wait a second. No, we gotta give something to Revenant. Revenant deserves something for submitting a sick replay where they lose.
Yeah,
like that's unbelievably respectable.
It is. No, that's like the sickest shit of all time. Because most people are just like, oh, I got like a really cool win and like a niche thing happened, and it's like low key like a flex when people post in the replay of the week submissions. But now that the meta is forever changed, now we don't know who's gonna win. That's dope. Good stuff to Revenant, and now somebody in my Discord who has a Among Us guy as their Discord name. So I don't even are you just the Among Us guy? I have no way of knowing which of these you are. So we're gonna dive.
And don't tell them so that we don't find out who wins projected.
Well, it's lead Gengar and the lead.
Oh, Hypno lead Hypno.
Body
what
slam?
the heck?
What?
Predicted switch out of Gengar turn 1?
I mean, aren't they just going to be wisping you, brother? Like, that's a pretty big... Maybe they're just trying to sack the Snorlax to sleep. And they're like, well, if they switch out, I'm going to body slam.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I still think in that case you probably ought to Shadow. But no, that's fine. I mean, what a great start. What a great start. T-Tar asleep. I guess Doug revealed without being able to trap something is not ideal, but...
Right.
Oh, it's fast.
Oh, we're passing...
Oh, P2.
We're passing a Calm Mind to
this
a
looks special offense. This gives special offense.
Oh, yeah. Calm Mind Pass with Doug, that's the definition of. Okay.
And anti-Doug, so like Raikou in the back to get rid of opposing Doug.
Surely. And this Snorlax just can't help itself.
Irachi.
And by the way, this is Choice Band Lax or something.
It's Choice Band Lax.
Yeah. But like lead Choice Band Lax like has to have Shadow Ball coverage. One of these days, surely one of these days they're going to click it. We're Calm Mind gaming once more.
Ooh, Calm Minding up in front of the Skarm, predicting the spike instead of the Roar immediate. Now HP Fire.
And that's not even a 2-hit. That's kind of crazy.
Shout out Skarm for being absolutely goddamn broken.
Unkillable. Completely unkillable, bro.
Ooh, Rock Slide. Maybe predict... Well, I don't know.
Maybe just trying to keep punching down the Skarm.
I mean, it's not going to do anything, though. That's just giving up free spikes.
Yeah.
I guess you can get a flinch, and that helps a bit. Oh, wow, wait. This is either a frail Swampert or a strong one.
This is crazy, by the way.
Surf did a lot.
This is a 1500 gamer versus an 1853. I mean, that's like top like 15 on the ladder type shit. Anyway, there goes the Doug. Was it that important to chip 45% off of the Swampert? I guess like maybe they just don't have a Blissey.
I'm looking at it and I'm saying this looks like Raikou clicks Calm Mind once and wins the game. Because T-Tar is asleep and Lax is choice banned, so it doesn't have leftovers. So if it's HP Ice, like Nighty Night.
It's Registeel in the back. Whoa.
Registeel is such a cool ass to have on this team.
That is something. All right, we've traded Thunder Waves.
Probably a bigger deal for Porygon than for Registeel.
I would agree. I would tend to agree with that. Registeel also a second steel unkillable Pokemon on Etched Head Part 6's team.
That thing doesn't even die from like earthquakes at like mid percents. It's crazy. Oh, stealing some leftovers on Swampert. I love it. I love it.
Some maneuvering happening. Going
Back
immediately
into
to Lax.
Registeel. Oh, into Lax. Okay. This is tough though because you're CB Lax and you have to get the Shadow Ball play right if you want to hit the Gengar.
Yeah. Okay, that thing's been paralyzed. Gengar can come in mostly for free here, but yeah, recover first makes sense. I guess if you're gonna fish for a para, but you're dead now if they don't get fully paralyzed. Oh,
or if you get fully paralyzed.
Yeah, tough. Okay,
but does Celebi get Calm Minds? No, okay. Just gonna go Gengar for progress. Gengar's actually really scary too.
Yeah? Yeah. I mean, I feel like Registeel can come and take a hit, Thunder Wave it. You can T-Wave it.
Yeah, but can't touch it. It can Thunder Wave it, and then it can't touch it.
It could have anything. I think last week somebody submitted like Fire Punch, Ice Punch lead Registeel.
I mean, cool. I still
maybe
kind
like
of feel like that doesn't touch Gengar.
It doesn't really do much, does it? And here we go.
There's Raikou.
It's time.
And I don't think you win this, Mr. 1800.
I think you needed to sack something and bring the Snorlax in later, brother. I mean, I'm not trying to tell an 1853 gamer what to do, mind you. Oh, I think that crit probably mattered on the Celebi.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, now Lax cannot Earthquake the Raikou ever. It's over.
Yeah.
And just going to sack it at this point. Okay.
Yeah, they have to wake up the T-Tar. I think that's really important, is they got to wake up the T-Tar so that it can Earthquake the Raikou.
That could be your only hope. And this is going to be like a 4-hit. No, that's a 5-hit KO.
Is it leftovers T-Tar?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
You need a crit or something.
Oh, but the Raikou might not get... Oh, no, but the Raikou had to take spikes, so it probably...
Oh, it crunched.
It's not Earthquake.
That's not good.
Oh my god, wait, no, it's over. It's over. Raikou just wins.
Yeah.
It just Calm Minds once. And nothing... I mean, I guess maybe Registeel can Thunder Wave it, but it's...
Does it get Boom?
It does get Boom, but it's going to get subbed on. So it has to get the Seismic Toss Thunder Wave mind games right so that its own Salamence can outspeed. Because otherwise you're just going to lose. So you have to get the Thunder Wave on it eventually.
Oh, they bring it in here.
I don't know if you can afford to do that.
Well, you can Thunder Wave the Gengar and then try to... Well, you can't Thunder Wave the Raikou if they sub on you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. This is tough.
What is the position here? Do you just fish for... Oh, okay. I was going to say, do you fish for... what's it called? So it's Registeel here, and you're going to have to just spam Seismic Toss, I think. Because projected substitute.
Yeah.
Yep. And in fairness, you do win if you don't get parried.
Oh, Calm Minding this time? Full parried, probably just a Seismic Toss click, and that's it. Right?
No, it's not going to kill. Has one more chance to Thunder Wave. Doesn't Thunder Wave.
That's tough. That's a tough moment.
Got parried, lost the 50-50. Oh, smart. Gonna try to chip heal.
Yeah. And now go back to Mence. No. No.
I mean, just probably maybe predicting an over-predict.
Huh.
And now if it's HP Ice, it's over.
not, but they get the crit. Oh my gosh. It was
I don't think that basically ever kills at +1. Unless it's like modest maybe, and it's like not like 0 bulk Salamence. Even then, I'm not sure. There's a reason why like Raikou's like an HP Ice.
Oh man. That's crazy.
That's a crazy way for it to end.
Dude, this gamer lost 33 elo to that crit, bro. That's so crazy. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's one of those, this is the last game of tonight.
Well, it depends on the kind of person. If that happened to me, I might not go to bed until 2 because I'm going to be rage queuing for the next like 2 hours trying to get my elo back.
To get back to 1860 by winning 4 elo at a time against 1500s.
Fortunately for me, I have never and may never find myself in the nosebleeds of the mid to upper 1800s. Etched Head Part 6, we are sorry that this happened to you. HT 5310, good shit. Just good shit, better playering them. Sometimes you're just better. That was one of those times. This one, we've got a submission from Rat Dog Reborn. Joker's biggest trick. A 1551 gamer versus Bruh Mimoage. Both 1500.
We don't know who's who. We don't know who, oh wow. Yeah. Lead Zap is not who Lead Scarm wants to see.
Absolutely not.
Oh, nice Earthquake.
That
Predicting
was
probably either T-Tar meta.
Here's a
my god, had a Skarmory, didn't go Skarmory into the Snorlax.
Yeah, that's kind of insane, a little bit. And you drill pecked.
Oh, and you're gonna lose the whole thing without spikes.
Yeah, that's huge. That's game losing right there. Especially
you saw a revealed Donphan and Snorlax and went for hidden power, or went for drill peck into the ether. That's tough.
That's
tough. Quite a call.
Yeah, that happens. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, Houndoom.
Oh, Flash Fire boost. Hold on.
This team is Snorlax is going to win the game with Curse Rest or nothing. This team is I Pursuit the Gengar, I Trap the Skarm, I Spin the Spikes, I Clear the Weather. The whole shebang.
Well, you have your Donphan. That's going to be tough to break through.
Oh, very much so. And it Toxic.
Toxic to Swampert.
Great click.
Leftovers on the Pert, no Endeavor.
Snorlax takes nothing.
Slowbro Gaming.
Oh, no. Slowbro takes even less.
What does this thing do?
Not much. It Calm Minds, but has Stab Psychic to threaten. Oh yeah, it also learns Thunder Wave. That's right.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
That helps.
Speed. Wow. Wow, wait a second. Actually, Magneton's kind of annoying. Oh no, it's Hidden Power Fire. Okay, I was going to say, if it's Hidden Power Grass, then Swampert can't switch in. Although, yeah, no, Celebi would have been totally fine anyway. So yeah, this looks tough.
This mag is getting value.
Yeah, killed the Skarm, didn't allow a spike, killed the Zap. Pretty big, pretty big. Oh, and it protects through Para to get extra toxic damage.
Nice.
One simply loves to see it.
You go Skarm on an Earthquake.
Skarm because you already showed the Swampert switch, so the Earthquake is the thing that hits the Swampert harder.
Mm-hmm. Wow. This is quite a big trick from this Joker, I must admit.
Oh,
you get
wait,
a second spike.
Not Torrent range, right? At that time?
Good question. It was Torrent. They're at 32%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
All right, so that Swampert is a Spike Sack. Bring the arrow in on the Protect, but you can just get more health and scout the move here. And it appears to be Rock Slide. You could go
man,
Donphan.
Is this...
stayed in.
Oh, yeah, but Donphan might just end it from here. Donphan might solo. I guess Celebi.
Yeah, it has Toxic, Rapid Spin, HP Rock,
Earthquake.
Rest, or like Earthquake or something.
It has to have Earthquake. Hidden Power Bug. No, not Hidden Power Bug. Hidden Power Ghost.
And there's the forfeit. Interesting time to forfeit. Yeah, it felt a little over.
Yeah, it had been over for a little bit there.
Yeah, that was some gaming. Yeah, I mean the opponent
it's a BL
drill
challenge
pecking.
Team.
Oh yeah, it is. There's 3 of those motherfuckers hanging out. So the goal
Maybe
is
hang
to
it.
get 3 of them to 1900. That's the challenge that's still active.
Holy shit.
The other one was get 4 to 1800. And I've learned a lot about this challenge recently because I'm currently making a video on it. And that I don't know when it's going to be out. It's going to be a little bit larger in scale than some of my other ones. But be on the lookout for that. The BL challenge video is going to be a big one. Shiny Ladian pointing out that that's HP Ghost. I agree. I think that's probably HP Ghost.
Yeah. No, we found that out because it was aimed at the Celebi and then did neutral damage into the arrow, so it's definitely HP Ghost.
Okay. Some sick replays so far. I saw some discourse, by the way. We've got r/Butterfree, whose name is actually b/Utterfree. It's more of a 4chan reference than a Reddit reference, but I'm going to just, PG-13ify the name and call him r/Butterfree. There was a little bit of contention between which of 2 separate replays they wanted to submit. They ended up going with this one. And by the way, folks, a lot of you occasionally post like context with your replay. I never read them because to me that's spoilers. You can include the context for other gamers if you want, but I don't read that shit because I want to react to everything authentically in real time. Imagine one that's 6 BLs to 1600. That would be cool. And we're in the 13 and 1200, so anything can happen. Lead Wheezing versus Shiny Slacking. r/Butterfree loves a Shiny Mon, and we've synchronized burned the Wheezing. Huge value.
That'll help.
Oh, going Dusclops on the boom. Okay. Oh, and Gengar is gonna... Wait, Calm Mind?
Dusclops.
That's new. And it's taking nothing from Psychic Gengar, which also, holy shit, what are any of these sets right now in the 1200s?
We're at 1232, so let's not. Double crit, though. Double crit +1 Ice Beam because Dusclops is the GOAT.
Pooball's SP is not having a great time. Is that what we're doing? Is that really what we're doing today? Feels like they had a bit of a rough one going into this match.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
They are using a Wheezing and a Steelix, so...
Oh, went for Shadow Ball. Okay, and oh, wow. Steelix Boom doesn't even defeat the Slacking.
Oh, if this is sub, that'd be huge.
Oh, this looks a little bit like the Blues Energy team. This is not the Blues Energy team.
Yeah, except with two extra shitters. two real extra shitters.
What? Tell me why Blastoise on that Blues Energy team? It has Rapid Spin, and like, what does it do that like Starmie doesn't? Is what I don't understand.
I think it's like kind of a mix between Starmie and Suicune because it has Roar and Suicune has that, but it has Spin and Starmie has that, and neither it doesn't have the overlap, or they don't have overlap with each other.
This is Gengar a 50-50. Yeah, nice return. Yeah. Okay.
But can you do anything on the Dusclops coming in or the Umbreon? Because Pursuit.
But does Pursuit even kill? Like, it's Umbreon.
Yeah,
Pursuit.
for sure.
Wow. Dude, it's so weak. Yeah. It's like the most weak Pokemon of all time. Dude, it has 60 special attack.
It's Stab Pursuit, so consider that 60 special attack is, more than that.
It's dog water. And dude, casually, I love the evolutions. I love running playing the cartridge games and throwing an Umbreon and an Espeon on my team. But I've been dissuaded from trying to use these guys because maybe I'm underrating them. Maybe it's a me problem.
Yeah. Umbreon's genuinely like one of the better Pursuit trappers in the entire tier, or better Pursuit trappers for ghost types. If you're trying to Pursuit trap, some other things, not as great.
And that's
shout out a freaking Dusclops sweep.
Burned +1 Dusclops, just putting work in every which way. And look at the good sportsmanship from Pooballs. GG, well played with 11 exclamation points. You love to see that kind of positivity in the community.
Oh man.
All right, r/Butterfree with
some absolutely wild teams that showed up to this freaking game.
I'm here. I want to see Butterfree continue to thrive and ascend even ever higher into the ELO rankings. One day he's gonna be doing this. He's gonna be like the next like H-clad, like the next C. He's gonna be doing this shit in like the 1800s, and we're gonna be like, dude, I knew r/Butterfree before he was goated. So this one is from Don7331 with no context, and we appreciate the lack of context. 1400 gaming happening for fun ladder player. Okay, surely no toxicity will.
And more people should be for fun. Sure, more people should be for fun ladder players.
Claydol
if you're switching into a Skarmory as Claydol, I don't know, bud.
Oh, Murkrow. Let's go. Shout out to my former mushy team, the Lavender Murkrows. And Pursuit Claydol is a 2-hit. That's crazy. Who knew? Who knew that?
And it's not leftovers. I wonder what set it is. Black glasses, perhaps?
Is it entirely unviable? Like, you can't chuck it as a Pursuit user on a Superman team? Like, why would you ever do such a thing? Is that the vibe?
I'm pretty sure it's complete dog water. Like, even I haven't heard of a set with it. And I've seen goddamn near everything.
Yeah, you kind of have, haven't you?
Oh, nice focus punch.
Like the focus punch. Oh, crit focus punch at that.
Oh, crit.
That's crazy.
Wait a second. Oh, yeah, so leftovers. Oh, and a Milo. Jesus. Or is this Zet Stall?
Oh, yeah, dude, this is just my team. There's a Celebi in the back, bro. Except I don't have a team.
It's Rain Dance on the Milo tick. Or is Blissey.
Yeah, show me the Rain Dance.
On my Tyranitar team. Okay, Spike. Yeah, this Milotic looks frustrating to handle, unless that Starmie is Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I mean they've got Jolt with Baton Pass, so like, well, presumably with Baton Pass.
42%. No, but here's the issue: is you can't switch in to a Milotic with Jolteon at 42, really ever with Sand Up, because unless it's on a refresh, so you got to get a Toxic. I mean, at 42, the Spike doesn't even matter. So you got to Toxic it to get it in on a refresh, or you have to just sack something and bring it in.
Right. I'm not suggesting that you hard go to Jolt in front of the Milo, as was done here on the refresh turn. Okay, never mind. Maybe
yeah.
You just got to game hard enough to see your dreams come true.
Truck the hit. No, yeah, Blissey, of course.
Yeah.
Soft boiled.
Yeah, this is tough. Staying in with the Jolt and clicking Roar. Okay.
Nice. I like that play.
Yeah.
Although this T-Tar is going to hit something hard.
Well, you have a meta in the back for this. Okay. No focus punch that time. Well, I guess it was the other T-Tar. It was the other T-Tar. It was.
Oh, but you miss Mash.
That's not good. Do you have Protect? No.
And it's not left of CB.
Oh, Doug is here.
Thug Trio.
And it's CB, so it doesn't get lefties, and it's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a more standard.
But Pursuit gonna hurt.
Oh,
gonna hurt.
That kills. That's sick. Okay, your Starmie and your Jolt and your T-Tar are a lot safer than before. Okay, maybe
your Jolt is probably already safe.
Okay, listen, stop raining on their parade. We're trying to talk about Murkrow right now. Maybe Murkrow is kind of sick, guys. Right? Am I right?
Definitely not every other Pursuit trapper could have. No, yeah, that's true. That's true. Because like T-Tar can't do it, Houndoom can't do it to Doug.
Right. You got to be a Pursuit with. We're talking about two Pokemon. This is an exclusive club of Murkrow and Aerodactyl, the two premier Pursuit users in the tier. I was daydreaming about Pursuit Aerodactyl earlier today.
It's not that bad. People have used it. Because you don't need the fourth move slot on Arrow sometimes.
Like
what a time to get parried and miss.
That's not good. Oh my gosh, hit your recover. All right, you're probably fine. Sore Alba not having fun. They're posting statistics. Anytime somebody posts statistics in the chat, that's not a good thing. That's usually a sign that somebody's a little upset.
How much health does this Blissey have? Oh yeah, it's enough to have switched to it and not gone for the Toxic on the fucking Starmie.
Yeah, this is a tight one, folks. Skarm comes in on the soft boiled. Have we seen anything besides Seismic Toss? No. Perhaps we're gonna Toxic the Blissey and fall to Seismic
Okay,
Toss.
dead. T-Tar?
T-Tar is here and can do one thing-ish. Earthquake.
Oh, you let the Blissey take the hit with Toxic.
Yeah, and now
I can't help but think that was very wrong.
But Starmie can't kill from this range, so you can heal. Oh, missed the Hydro Pump, which. Oh, but you're trading down.
God, they didn't soft boil.
What are you? You're just.
They just lose now. They just lose now.
Dude. What?
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
They just lose now.
Oh no. Yeah, I think Jolt. T-Tar comes in 88% on 3 spikes, and between Jolt and Starmie, it's over.
Yeah, unless this dodges a Hydro Pump and gets a DD and is fast DD tar with.
Yeah.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Murkrow gaming occurred. That's.
I think that Sore Alba should have won that though, because they had a Blissey with like, I don't know, like 40%, 60% or something, and it was Toxic, and they could have sacked the T-Tar, gotten the Blissey back in without Toxic, and then soft boiled up to full, and then they just win.
It was this turn, right? Like, you take a bit of damage. You soft boiled here. The next,
No. Yeah, you soft boiled here,
and then you leave, and then you do have to come back on spikes. The problem is, okay, so you're taking 18% from Toxic, and you're taking a Hydro Pump, which who knows how much that does. What does your head calc say? Like 25 to 30?
I was going to say less than that. I was going to say
like 20?
Like 20 to 25.
Let's say 20. If so, then you're netting 12%. You go up to only like 40%.
40.
And then you come back in and you're at 15%. So it has to come in on like exactly like Murkrow, because surely Jolt and Starmie yeah, go ahead.
What I was thinking was switching the Blissey out on the T-Tar.
Oh.
Against the T-Tar when you still had health.
So like here, instead of taking this Earthquake, you sack
going
something
like
else?
T-Tar. You go T-Tar. If you're faster, you still win. If you're slower and you die, then Milotic comes in, and
it is
Milotic
parried,
is
and it's coming out.
Yeah,
20,
it's parried, so it's definitely not going to die.
Oh, true, because it has Marvel Scale. Yeah, I think they had outs to win this as well, and then they had the audacity to say crazy luck. That's
well, they did get crazy unlucky. They got like absurdly unlucky, and
they did get a little
then got tilted, and then threw away a winnable position because they got tilted. A story I'm sure we can all relate to.
Perhaps the most relatable narrative in all of human history. Okay. Well, that was something. Love to see Murkrow. I would not be against seeing some additional development into Murkrow. When's the Tetrafolium Murkrow video dropping is my next question. And it's time for Corvinus. Oh, what am I doing? I already have all these pulled up. Okay, those are spoilers, folks. I apologize. That is the last replay we'll be checking out. And it looks like have we hit the halfway point? We've seen 5 matches, and we have 6 to go. So this is the midway point. Jank Tests versus the Semmel, upper to mid 1500 gaming.
I recognize the Semmel's username, and any username with test in it is concerning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they got too many fucking accounts.
So they've got to be cooking something up. There's some sinisterism occurring.
Oh, 40. Oh, but you have to switch out now.
You think it's got to be HP Fire, right?
If it's revealed Giga Drain, then there's like no
That's true.
other thing it could be.
That's true.
Because why would you run the move with 8 PP, but in actuality it only has 4 because you're largely throwing it into Suicune? And it's weaker than Hidden Power Grass.
Dude, I like called out a Swampert switching into my Celebi in like a 200 like stally match with my my stall team, and I hit their damn Swampert with my Giga Drain Celebi, and it didn't kill. Now the Swampert was at full health, but this is like a mythical Pokemon clicking its best grass move into a quad weak Pokemon, and it didn't kill. And then we eventually agreed to tie. That's my story.
Yeah, how much investment do you have on that Celebi?
Apparently not enough. Not very much. It's not plus nature.
Yeah, that's what I
and
was gonna say.
It's like 20 EVs or something in special attack.
Shout out this Celebi though, just staying in for the entire time and just being like, I'm just gonna get progress. I'll tell you now, they're not actually gonna get that much progress.
Not against Wish Blissey, they're not.
Yeah, the issue here is that they're running out of Leech Seed PP, and Leech Seed is the only thing that's making progress for them. So they actually need to like stop throwing away PP on this Celebi because they're not getting any value. They need to like chip the team enough to matter, and then this Celebi starts to go crazy. But they're just wasting PP right now, and eventually they're going to run out of Leech Seeds.
Right. The opponent has the same amount of wishes as you have Leech Seeds, but like you point out, you're often leeching a pressure Pokemon. And look at this, like, no progress has really been made. The Bliss is at 50%, but it has soft-boiled. There's another Leech Seed down the drain.
And you're switching to a Blissey as a Zapdos?
That's bold. Going Scarm.
No, I think it's modest.
What? What is going on in this one? Are we going to be here for a while?
Insane that you haven't gone Scarm. Insane that Blissey was in for 1,700 turns and you never went Skarmory.
Maybe the test is, can I win with only Celebi? That's the jank
Celebi
test.
does 6-0 some teams, but usually not ones like this. Oh, Blastoise again.
Another epic Pokemon has hit the field. Maybe I should try...
probably Refresh, right?
Yeah, it's that's the whole thing. Is it has Refresh? Yeah, okay. Starmie also has Refresh. Does it have a second ability?
It also has Natural Cure.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. I was thinking, surely it has a second ability, but it's not any good, right?
It does. Yeah, it's Illuminate.
What does that do?
I think it makes caves bright in when you're
in the cartridge caves.
Yeah. Am I correct? Is it Illuminate? I'm pretty sure it's
right.
Illuminate. But
I'm like 80% sure that's correct. That's what I was gonna say before you said it. Anyway, we've got an exciting one here, folks. One spike has been established. Yep. We've drained many Leech Seed PP.
So many Leech Seed PP. Oh, and we lost 2 without even getting another Leech Seed.
That's terrifying. Jank test.
That's like as sad as it gets.
It looks like, and I don't know how accurate the UI is, but it says they have 5 left. They had 6. So if it fails, I wonder if the pressure mechanic doesn't activate.
I think it does. I think it just doesn't keep track of it very well on the simulator.
Oh, okay. You've blown up on the Blissey. That's a great target to blow up on.
And now it's dead unless it gets a spin. Oh, wait, no, never mind. There's no sand, of course.
Right.
Double water on this kind of structure makes a lot of sense.
Talk to me about that. Why do you like double water here?
I like double water because like you don't have a rock resist because you're often like quote unquote losing your normal rock resist, which is often your water type for a Blastoise.
Yeah.
Which is not just not a rock resist, but not nearly as bulky as like Suicune and Milotic to be a fake rock resist, and also doesn't have the recovery of Milotic. So you still get to have a rock resist from Swampert, but going double water means that you're like much sturdier into like opposing physical attackers, because you can be like, oh, my water, instead of having one water that's like, oh, it's roar, but it's not ice beam, but it's not something else. I'm just going to have 2 waters, and I'm going to be very solid into physical attackers in general, but also have the support from Rapid Spin.
Is this one of those moments where, like, you know, if you lose your Blissey, you just, like, lose to Raikou, and you just have to kind of be okay with it because it's Raikou?
I mean, yeah, you would struggle with, like, HP Grass Raikou, but it's oftentimes HP Ice for Flygon and Salamence. And yeah, no, like a shit ton of teams. And then Fortress could also blow up if you get the turn right. Or if it's Earthquake Boom, then you're in decent shape. But you do have to get a 50-50, right? But yeah, no, I think a lot of teams are just really, really like one bad turn away from getting 6-0'd by Raikou. Because it is, by its nature, a very, very snowbally Pokemon.
Can we talk about how we're 57 turns in, and at no point has the Fortress ever decided, maybe I should come in and try to spin or try to make spikes?
99% sure this Fortress isn't spin because there's a Blastoise on the team.
That's true. That's fair.
I think it should be trying to spike, though. I think that's a good call.
Okay, so now the rest, trying to like pressure solve
This
the
should
ice
be Hydro
beams.
Pump. This should be Hydro Pump.
That
Yes.
was nice. That was a nice click.
And the
Oh.
reason it should be Hydro Pump is actually because Hydro Pump does more damage than Ice Beam to Zapdos once you're in Torrent.
Right. Okay, well, the Swampert has been dealt with on the opposing team's side. Arrow comes in.
Actually, Blissy's
Crit.
Celebi's close to just winning this because the Blissy's so chipped.
Yeah, and Skarm is here to presumably get more spikes. But I guess you want to threaten the Fori so the opponent can't get additional spikes.
I
And
think
there
what
goes
happened was
Blissey,
that he
yeah.
brought. I think what happened was he brought the Skarmory in against the Aerodactyl on protected Hidden Power Flying or Hidden Power Bug. And then the 40 was doubled into.
Zapdos has not spent any turns asleep. Gonna burn one here. And that's
Okay, Rock Slide, Double Edge.
CB meta?
Is that CB?
It's not lefties.
It must be.
It could be like Lum agility.
Leechy or Lum if it's agility, but
There's
I
an
don't know.
attack
I'm just
raise.
surprised that it would be doing this little if it were CB.
Yeah, but if it were agility,
'Cause,
like, do you think he would bother clicking it by now? Because you're just getting stalled. I guess maybe you could just go for more attack raises. You know these Zapdos. Well, it hasn't shown Roar. Spike sacking the Fori to get your Zapdos a little bit more health. Okay. And there it is. There's Roar. Okay.
Okay, wait, who's faster again? Celebi is. This should be over. Celebi just wins. Hidden Power Fire makes like literally no sense. You have Psychic, don't you?
Yeah, they do have Psychic. And Hidden Power flying, presumably from Arrow. Skarm comes in
Or
for
Bug.
free.
Oh no, but you gave the rest. You gave up a rest to Zap. That's why Psychic was so important.
Yeah.
Because
Huh.
I mean I wasn't keeping track of the pressure stalls, so maybe the PP mattered. But I feel like
Torrent
I'm
Pump
not so
there is helpful. That is the opposite of helpful. Haven't seen Protect from the
Yeah.
Skarm. That's a third layer. Blastoise is near death at 39% and burned. There goes the Skarm. But can Zap... See, the Celebi's healthy.
okay,
Meta's healthy.
Celebi, yeah, you just go Zap on the Celebi, and now the Zap like never actually has to die.
I guess you could Leech Seed the Zap and then eventually force it to have to leave. In which case, the other stuff dies to the Celebi. But they
Yeah,
pick
the
a
other
different
stuff
line.
dies to Giga Drain, I guess. That's true. Hurt. Okay, Zap.
This is a tight battle. Agility Zapdos.
It's Agility Zap.
Okay.
Teeble?
Is it Agility Pass? Are you going to pass it to the meta? Yes.
No, it's just Roar here.
Yeah, it is just Roar, though. So, huh.
He's clicking Hidden Power like he doesn't have any more Psychic, so he might have run out.
Yeah, maybe he has. It says 6 of 16. Oh, they've blown up on the Zap, though.
Boom! That was the only thing you couldn't allow!
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, no. Hidden Power Flying might still just get there. You just sack Blastoise here.
To get a little bit more Toxic Chip. Celebi's at 94%. Can it take a single one?
If
Oh,
it's
but it
Hidden
comes
Power
down to
Bug,
the
I think
spike.
it might be dead.
Yeah, Bug will definitely get there. And it was. Wow. That was insanely close. And there's a lot of discussion. That was Cinema.
Thanks, I was sparing with 40 stories. This would be sick to show him.
Oh, dude, Shiny Lady, and you were right. This was the Jonald Kingler team. I had Kingler over Blastoise and Spin on Fori, but then Gengar's too big of a problem. Interesting. That was kind of a wild one. That was tough to follow along. Maybe we could have even gone on slow for portions of that.
For a 94 turn game, I think not.
I agree for the sake of the stream. Next up, Mega Cyber. I think this is the first submission ever in Replay of the Week from Mega Cyber. So thank you for joining us from the 1300s versus Scorpion 22. By the way, Elite Gamer over here, 1337, the starting elo going into this one. Not what Lead Suicune wants to see. And going directly into...
you switched your Doug into Thunderbolt?
Lead double... Whoa.
It's double edge?
What? Sir? How valuable is that? You thrown away your entire Doug to do... admittedly a lot to his Zapdos.
Don't ever question decision making at this level. Just talk about how sick it is that it's a CB double edge Doug trio.
That was so sick, dude. The double edge, it's a move that like the Doug doesn't normally have.
What the fuck just happened?
That was fucking insane. Oh my god.
Show me hidden power, fire, star me. Show me hidden power, fire, star me.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
Hidden power bug?
Yeah, gotta be.
Oh, Breloom comes in on a surf?
Cool,
oh my
we're
god,
slower and
so
get O-code by Ice Beam. We're slower and get O-code by Ice Beam. Let's go.
So much damage from a resist, dude. I don't think Breloom is meant to come in on water move.
All right, Surf. Surf is not going to kill, but is going to get down close. Crunch. All right. That Starmie just went for nutso value.
Wow. Okay, maybe Scorpion 22 knows something we don't, because this is... they're doing some stuff. Zap is here. It is outspeeding the
Zap
Molt.
is faster.
Yep.
Damn. Have another switch in. Have another switch in. Oh, no, you don't. You really
Show me
don't.
the Diglett in the back.
Show me the Diglett.
Oh, it's
if
Protect.
you're switching to Zapdos' Salamence and Doug Trio, and you've got 3 electric weeks,
you're dead.
This is a sick team. This is a monstrously offensive.
Why did we just throw away our meds for
you
nothing?
had a whole T-Tar. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. We're going to Dragon Dance with a full health Swampert. Let's go.
HP Grass.
Let's go.
No.
Show me Hidden Power Grass. Show me crit Hidden Power Grass. Come on.
Dude, crit Earthquake gets there. Oh, Double Edge doesn't.
Double Edge again!
Oh, it's a double Edge gamer. Torrent Hydro Pump for the overkill. Lead Suicune hasn't been able to do anything. Who knows what tech this could be running. All right, we'll call mine.
You switch into Moltres to sack the sleep,
It's
and then you
faster
call
than
mine and win. Or you're faster, or you're simply faster.
Oh my. Okay, Jirachi could do things. Okay, we're matching call mine.
Okay, sorry, I got to stop.
Now what? Who wins this? Who's supposed to win this? It's Jirachi, right? Because you you get special defense drops. I don't know if you're supposed to go for it there though, buddy. I'm sure there's like a line that's like correct. In a Mushy League game, yeah, that's no. Well, maybe you're trying to get in range of Zapdos. So you die, you lose the Jirachi. By the way, Benji, are you here with us still? I believe I've lost Benji. But the show goes on. Suicune, okay, takes out the Zapdos. It's going to die to Sand. And it's up to Moltres, which I think it is entirely capable of cleaning this up. Unless it's... okay, it's Protect Swampert. You'd have to be like Endure frickin' Salic shenanigans. There, you're back. Benji?
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, Overheat?
Yeah, what's up?
Why would you... you don't have normal fire move? But now you lose.
Power Grass still gets there.
Are you
Hidden
sure?
Power Grass would still get there.
Are you
No, I mean, not after a Protect, I'm not sure, but...
I don't know. Oh, Mega Cyber lives and hits.
And hits
wow.
the Hydro Pump. Oh my god.
No. Yeah, Moltres not running Flamethrower. What are your other two moves? Like Roar Wisp?
It's gotta be like Will-O-Wisp and Roar. Moltres
Wow.
without spikes, the Will-O-Wisp and Roar. Let's go. What a
Cyber,
sick fucking...
excellent job of somehow playing to your out. I don't know how, or... I mean, just going to 4E first and forcing them to overheat. That's the only way you win this game, and you found the line. Excellent work. Well played. That's It's fucking crazy. Everybody in the chat's like, why overheat? I guess we found out. No flamethrower. Poor Scorpion 2022. No longer elite gamer. And this is the Tetrafolium submission of the week. Tetra always is cooking up fire. And looks like we're mid-laddering in the 1500s, where I often attempt to reside. There's going to be some sort of shitmon on the team, I imagine. Unless this is like a... But this is his second account. This is like the side account for Tetra.
So there's definitely a shitter somewhere back here.
Ooh, crit surf. Unfortunate for the Scarm. Mag comes in immediately. You get your spike. You take your spike.
As long as there's no spinner back, I feel great.
Okay. Pert comes in to take an Earthquake. I guess sure.
Interesting that your mag Punisher. Oh, it's very. That's a tough decision to make. Hirachi as your Pert answer.
Yeah, that is tough. Weird one.
I was gonna say it's kind of odd that the Magneton Punish.
Oh my god.
Was...
It's Electabuzz.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, homie. HP Grass here. Meta.
Crit
Ice
Punch.
predicting the Moltres. Or sorry, the Zapdos.
Donphan
Shout
is
out
here.
Donphan. We got 2 shitters.
Okay, Donphan can deal with Agility Gross. Is Donphan a shitter? ABR makes it look like the opposite of a shitter, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a shitter in the sense that like it's worse 90% of the time than like a Swampert, or like a Claydol, but it's usable. It's got a niche. You just have to make a team that is extremely specific to make it worthwhile.
Electabuzz just coming in on a Swampert. Okay.
I like it. I like that. That makes sense because you revealed the Donphan, so they're less likely to click Earthquake.
And wow, they let the Swampert go to the HP Grass. Tough.
I don't agree with that decision.
Yeah, you had a whole Celebi. Like, what does Ice Punch from
Ice Punch?
Electabuzz do to Celebi? 39%.
My particular hell yeah.
Your head calcs are out
head
of
calc still
control.
works.
Everybody knows that. Your head calcs are fucking crazy. BP to the Arrow.
Oh, meta? Arrow? Oh, this should be... Oh, no, wait, no. There's a whole Donphan.
That's
I don't
why...
think he's gonna do it.
That's why Donphan is a thing. Surely this is a 2-hit, though, right? Yes, it is. HP Rock doesn't get there.
Leftovers and Protect.
Oh, going to
Oh,
own
no, you didn't have
Arrow? Okay.
Something that you didn't go to Arrow immediately. Why?
Yeah.
So he sacked an Electabuzz to Earthquake, and then I guess he just like hard called that it was sub. That it was sub. But okay. Oh, Reflect Magneton. What an absolute goon.
Okay, yeah. Hidden Power Fighting?
Oh, Hidden Power Fighting.
Whoa!
To get the Oko on Tar?
That's
what a questionable set.
That's wild. And just gonna stay in and take as much value as you can get. Sacking the Arrow here is it really more important than or less important than the Mag? I guess he knew that he was gonna live that. He knew that the Arrow wouldn't die, so just force the Donphan to rest, let your Mag come back in and get your Reflect going once more. But surely the Zap still dies to Rock Slide.
Yeah, I
but
think
meta
don't
comes
give
in.
it up. Don't think you should have given it up. I think you should have given up Magneton there.
Yeah. Okay, meta has
you're gonna
agility.
have to blow up on this Donphan to actually get rid of it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Unless you get an attack raise.
No, it's gonna wake up this turn and kill.
There's your attack raise, but yeah, Earthquake happens. And yeah, well, okay, the Mag comes in first because you need more chip on the damn Donphan. Which you get. Okay.
Power 5.
Yeah, that was fire.
No, but oh wait, what? How much health does this Arrow have on Tetra's team?
It's fully healthy.
Oh, 100. Okay, I guess you have to win the speed tie and Rock Slide.
Yeah, but can Rock Slide do 14%?
I think you have to hope it does.
Oh, but Tetra plays around it and gets just one extra tick of leftovers chip heal. Brilliantly done. Please no flinch. Nice.
Yeah, I was about to say they switched their flinch odds for their 50-50 speed tie win. I like that.
Yeah, nice optimization.
I didn't know whether or not Donphan survived, but yeah, at 15%, it needed that. Yeah, it says 6%, which means that it had less than leftovers recovery, so that leftovers recovery was the difference.
That was sick.
Oh, there's no speed tie? We know that it's not.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point from Shiny Ledian.
31?
Yeah, I guess I've seen that interaction before where you can't go max speed with certain hidden powers because of the IVs.
Yeah, I forgot to consider that.
Oh, and I guess
wait,
Tetra didn't recognize it because otherwise they...
I was about to say, because if there was, then that was definitely the wrong decision.
Yeah, because then, like, you know you're faster, so you have, like, an 80-ish... What's Rock Slide? Is it 85 or 90% to hit?
No, you just double it. You're guaranteed to kill. He's at 4%.
Oh, yeah, no, you had a... So he thought he had a... Hold on. He thought it was going to be a coin flip, so he switched the coin flip to not getting flinched. So he went from 50 to 70, but he was at 100 all along. He just didn't know it.
Yeah. As long as... I assume that Shiny is correct. I'm just going to double check real quick that hidden power fighting does as expected.
That sounds correct to me. Okay, we've had some banger games today. This is a Shiny Ledian submission. Shiny Ledian...
Oh, against Butterfree!
Yes, this is against r/Butterfree. A set was submitted, and again, the rule is you get one. So I picked the first game of this set. I saw you say earlier in the chat that there was another game. So you got about 25 seconds in the chat to tell me exactly which of the 3 games you've talked about that you would like us to check out today. Shiny Ledian saying unless Tetra was adamant. I've been told by many sources that adamant arrow is a meme and shouldn't be used, which only makes me want to try to make it work all the more.
I respect your grind, Zets. I really do.
Corvinus in the chat sharing a take that apparently the first of the 2 submitted games is the best. That's the one I grabbed here.
All right, let's see it.
I think Shiny Ledian's got like 10 more seconds on the clock. The one you're on right now and the one I submitted. This is the one you submitted. All right, we're jumping in. Shiny Ledian versus r/Butterfree. And it's the slacking team from r/Butterfree. Earthquake doesn't kill.
Oh, it survived!
Whoa. Okay.
Pursuit here.
Oh my god, nice pursuit click. Holy moly. Okay, the slacking gets to click one more move ever. Because it has 12%, it'll die to 2 turns of sand.
Yeah.
Ledian immediately recognizing the Blues team.
But it has 2 extra shitters.
Yeah, it very much does. r/Butterfree showing his hand. Yeah, this is the inspired by Blues Energy team. So maybe Ledian is like, okay, maybe there's going to be some changes, some additions. We've leached a Fortress. Are you afraid of HP Fire?
I mean, brought it in, probably not.
Yeah, I guess he's just like, fuck it, we ball. And Pursuit Tar threatening Fire Blast. Clicking Crunch as a mid-ground to hit other things and doing a good job of it.
Yeah, that's just a read that it's not going to stay in. Yeah.
Right.
Play.
All right.
I mean, like, yeah, just stay in and hit it, right? Or roar again. Okay.
Whoa. Okay, sure.
Getting the T-Tar a lot on roar must be nice to pick the thing that comes in, huh?
This is insane.
Oh, T-Tar again!
That is wild, dude. That's so crazy. Shiny Ledian saying,
Ledian.
bro. Oh my god. No fucking way.
Finally!
Holy shit. The most insane Blastoise value of all time. And he's still going for it. Okay, that was human greed right there. I don't know if I agree with that.
A whole Blastoise.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is like Drill Pack, I don't think. Oh no, it's Shiny. I don't think it's Drill Pack.
All right.
There's some weird shit with Shiny Zapdos.
Yeah. I've heard that there is.
Did that team have a rock resist? It does not. So this arrow just wins.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about how you deal with the Pokemon Aerodactyl. Umbreon can take some hits. It's got Toxic Protect. I think that's your only out, is to Toxic Protect stall it.
Yeah, that's not the best out against an Aerodactyl, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, Shiny Zap can't run BP.
Baton Pass, that's it. Thank you.
I think we should do
Agility
away with
doesn't
that shit.
do that much here.
Oh. Okay, that's not the most meaningful crit because you got your protect here, of course. Went for rock slide. And by the way, the slacking, maybe you wish up the slacking at some point. It obviously very difficult to do, easier said than done. We're pursuing the Metagross? r/Butterfree, no. What are we doing? We're giving up the Umbreon. It's out of here. Okay, Fori is in. What's the plan?
Yeah, I think... I mean, Earthquake is a 4-hit KO against most Metagrosses.
Yeah.
Although I guess maybe not guaranteed.
Oh, you Zap Cannon the arrow! No way!
Crit.
Holy shit, it's crit Zap Cannon. And you're just spiking in its face because it's like, what are you going to do to me, dude? Rock Slide me for 38%, no problem.
That hurt.
Are you... Why won't you kill it, though? Why are you losing health?
Yeah.
Hit another Zap Cannon, bro. Oh, you had opportunities, and Ladian misses the Rock Slide.
Still does. Still does.
What is this? What have you two done to this game that I love? This is fucking crazy. Starmie's here.
It's gonna live this surf. Does it have? Oh no, it has Zap Cannon, right?
Yeah.
So it would have killed, but
maybe last is Boom. And
oh, what a time come in!
Wow.
What a time!
Butterfree, you are gaming. Let it be known that, and yeah, the Calm Mind Dusclops is back. It was burned last time. I think if I'm Calm Mind Dusclops, I'd rather be burned than paralyzed. Yeah, you're never getting through.
Fire, ice, grass, right?
Well, the only thing that could
Fire Punch, ice, hidden power, grass, right?
I wonder. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what else we saw on the other team. And Ledian has had a Skarmory in the back all along. Has not had the opportunity to get spikes up. And we're drill pecking. You're not roaring? Oh my. Maybe you don't have phasing, but... My god. Oh, no. Oh, the 2 pairs in a row. I mean, it doesn't get T-Bolt, does it?
No, it definitely doesn't.
That'd be crazy if it got Bolt Beam. This is crazy.
I'll be honest, I didn't know it got Ice Beam.
Yeah.
Maybe
I didn't know it got Calm Mind either. All right. So we're back. We've entered the mid-game, I suppose. And this is just get spikes and then click roar the team, apparently. Do you go Dusclops on the spin? No, you stay in. And through Para, you've eliminated the spinner? Okay.
That seems important. That seems potentially quite meaningful.
I would tend to agree there. Okay, Celebi going to heal up quite a bit here. The special defense drop also not ideal for r/Butterfree. I can't tell who I think is going to win this.
I think this should be r/Butterfree favored, but I think they're not playing this quite right.
We're sacking the slacking.
Well, I mean, yeah, for sure, right? There's a Metagross and a fucking Skarmory.
Yeah, I guess
And
it's...
one turn left to live.
And Corvinus2 in the chat saying no sack Fori. Not liking the sack either. When you put it that way, it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to pick the right move, and you only get to pick one move ever again. But... I don't know, if it sticks around long enough and you can eliminate either of those, then, I don't know, maybe the slacking could have really done something. We're Zap Cannoning once more. No crit this time. We go to Sleeping Zapdos. And Ledian continuing
like
to...
Zapdos is very scary to this point.
Yeah, and like, I don't, like... Should you at least get a spike?
You can just go Dusclops here. I guess Fortress also makes sense.
Okay, well you better not get Zap Cannoned. I might have went for the Zap Cannon.
No, you gotta knock it into range of Fire Punch.
Oh, okay. But, oh yeah, but this is your parrot, so like...
Oh no, wait, Math might just kill.
Oh, it doesn't!
No, yeah. Dusclops is too bulky.
That's true. Celebi is here. Damn, this is as close as it gets. You just sack Dusclops now? And you got one more turn of sleep on the Zap. You're gonna get Leech seeded.
I think you just lose. Yeah, I think Leech Seed just wins.
Yeah, it feels like it probably should. There's really no... I mean... Yeah, an eventual Spadef drops. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
I don't even think you really needed that.
Probably not. And Roar, what does Roar even do for you? You can... Well, you can force the Celebi to...
that's the only way you can lose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he didn't roar.
Had he roared, then the Celebi is like guaranteed dead because you roar again and he's forced in, and you can maybe find a turn to rest, and then Skarm just loses. That was that was down to the wire craziness. I had Fire Punch.
Guaranteed to win if you sack what's it called, Skarmory there, because then you can just. Celebi comes back in and gets the Leech Seed healing, and you never get killed from Zapdos.
Yeah, but how do you sack the Skarm when the opposing Zapdos can just continue clicking Roar and forcing Celebi to take chip?
That's the thing. If it clicks Roar, it's not clicking Roar into you switching Celebi, and that's the important part. Because if it clicks Roar and you stay Skarmory, then you end up going into Celebi and then healing, and eventually the Zapdos will have to rest.
Yeah.
At which point, Celebi can get a bunch of healing.
Okay. I buy that. Nice submission once more. And this is a submission...
Oh, Little Cup!
From Empty. A Little Cup gamer.
Gen 9 Little Cup. Oh, of course, there's Titan. Baby Titan. All right, let's go. Why is the one so big? Why is the one on the right huge?
That is a little disconcerting. The Wattrel...
Oh, Wattrel.
Needs to relax.
Let's go. Let's see it. Okay, Greavard is a physically defensive Pokemon. It has an ability that gives it 1.5x defense.
Thank you.
Tynamo is, I think, a levitating electric type, so it doesn't have any weaknesses. And it's a mixed attacker. But in this case, it's going to be Charge Beam as a... Oh, Shadow Sneak. Like it.
Poltergeist? Tynamo is about to be attacked by its own Eviolite? There's so much like new gen stuff that I just all right, hold on. We're gonna try to actually do this justice. We're gonna go slow mode for this one match.
Yeah, here's the thing. Little Cup goes so blindingly fast.
Right.
That's totally fine.
Okay, so we've paralyzed the Greavard. It's fully parried. We're about to knock it off. It's gonna lose its Eviolite. Crit, little unfortunate. It's fully parried a second time in a row. Unfortunate.
And then
another crit, 2 crits in a row
on Charge Beam. Charge Beam has like an 80 or 75 or a 70% chance to raise your special attack by 1, so it's extremely like favored to do so.
Right. Okay, the Greavard is gone. We bring in Axu. I've seen this guy. That's a Pokemon.
Yeah, really high physical attack.
Okay, now you have to pick your Mon first. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Wattrel, Roly-Coly. Can you ever... I think Roly-Coly is like a Spiker, Stealth Rocker, and Spinner.
Yeah, looks like a utility rock kind of guy.
Yeah.
Getting Stealth Rock and Spikes. No more Eviolite. Everything's carrying Eviolite, makes a lot of sense. And blowing up and...
there's...
Wow.
No, go ahead.
Explosion doesn't do that much post-nerf.
Well, Explosion is only... Yeah, the nerf.
Okay, Curse Grimer.
Oh, Grimer. So I'm gonna guess that Grimer's probably quite good in Gen 9 Little Cup, based on the fact that it's the only Pokemon in common.
Astute observation. Drain Punch. Okay, you are maybe out of the range of Zen Headbutt. No. The first 2 times it was 37%, and then the last time they got the roll they needed. Picky Peck is here. That's a really cute name for a Pokemon.
Boom Burst. That makes a lot of sense. The Evolve doesn't run Boom Burst because it's not like it's more physically offensive, but the baby is more makes sense.
Oh, Terra Normal. Okay.
Oh, but it lived.
It missed a Hurricane.
Missed Hurricane. That wouldn't have killed. I don't think that would have killed unless it's like Specs Wattrel.
Okay, and Empty evening up the Mon count with 2 stage hazards, which is what I'm going to call them from now on.
I think this is. Oh no! I was gonna say if it brought it in against a Picky Peck, I would have expected it to be Scarf. But... Satotl?
An ice-type Pokemon with Sucker Punch. Maybe needed a crit. Boomburst didn't kill. Illusion ended. Whoa.
It's not. It was about to say it wasn't Satotl. You could tell because it's an ice type that didn't take 25% from rocks.
Oh, that's so true. Okay. The Numel has lost its Eviolite.
Flame Charge got the +1 speed.
Yeah, that's it, right? Because like,
oh no, +2 because it's Simple Numel. Simple is like the most broken ability ever, but it's only on shitters.
it just gives you twice the stat increase as normal.
And twice the stat decrease. So if you get intimidated, it's -2.
That's kind of hilarious. Well, yeah, that was a interesting one. I've said this before. Oh, go ahead, Benji, please.
I was just gonna say, and it's Little Cup, so it goes like that.
It really does. I encourage people to submit whatever the hell they want. Just know that if it's not Gen 3, I'm not going to know what the fuck is going on. Thank you, Benji, for helping out.
If you're going to submit particularly any old gen that isn't Gen 3, like Gens 1 through 8, for example, can you make sure I'm on those? I'm
Yeah.
from the
Just
replay review.
Just ping either me or Benji, and we'll make sure that he's present. Even if he's not going to be here for all of it, we'll pull him on. He'll get us through the Little Cup shenanigans, and then we'll get back to Gen 3 OU content, which is what we're doing here. Flanky versus Puxy, the last submission of the week.
Flanky. We've seen Flanky before, right?
Yeah.
This week?
Yeah,
Didn't he
Flanky
play
posts
against
all the
someone
time.
who submitted?
Have we already seen a Flanky game? I don't think we've seen a Flanky game today. I think I would remember that.
I'm just kidding.
But they're always posting in the Discord. They're always showing screenshots. Flanky loves to show screenshots of things that happened to them in their games, but they always show it from the opponent viewpoint. Or not always, like half the time. And I'm like, why do you sometimes show it from the opponent's point of view? And somebody was like, because it adds aura. And I'm like, that's actually insanely true. So this time, let's watch from Puxy's perspective against Flanky and see how it goes.
Aura farming.
Wow.
Holy,
Reggie
look
taking
at how much damage that did.
absolutely nothing, dude. Holy crap.
Tab super effective Earthquake did 30%.
Oh, nice Toxic Click. How is Arrow going to respond?
I mean, it makes sense.
Sky Attack Arrow.
Terrible set.
But they get the
Immediately
flinch.
dies. Get the
But
flinch. Oh
They
my
simply
god.
get it. It's a 30% flinch rate. That's crazy.
And it
And
switched. It's Mono Rock. It's Mono Rock. It's Mono Rock versus Metagross.
what the fuck? Cradily just... Oh, I thought Cradily would maybe not fall immediately to a meta, but I thought entirely
Oh,
wrong.
nice flag. I mean, it makes sense to do it, but nice.
Surely Mono Rock is not going to be able to get through Flygon and Metagross.
I don't know. It got the counter immediately, so it only really had to get through like a third of the Metagross, or sorry, a third of the Flygon.
What's the last rock here? What would you think is in the back?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Is there a rock that doesn't get annihilated by... Okay, so I'm running through my like fucking Rolodex.
I know.
And I'm thinking there's like a Mag Cargo angle, so you can kind of take neutral from Meteor Mash, and that feels like a flanky nutso pick.
That could be dope.
I feel like my call is that it's Kabutops.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. Steelix isn't rock anymore. It becomes ground steel. Okay, not Steelix. Oh, Aggron.
Damn it! I was wrong. Oh, I should have thought it was Aggron.
Yeah, that's something that can kind of deal with Metagross, and it's done so. Oh, it's get trapped by Mag, and you cannot live the T-Bolt, unfortunately. Your arrow is toxic. You bring it in and double to Reggie. Okay.
Now, you're still gonna have to get through the Claydol. The Claydol is the last real problem.
Yeah. Oh, and the opponent leaves the Menson to die, and they're bringing the Mag in to try to deal.
Oh, I think this is the wrong thing to do.
Oh, but all right.
Oh, it's T-Wave
Oh.
counter.
Yeah.
so it's gonna get there.
All you can do is blow up.
There's the boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
arrow can
it's
come in, but
arrow here.
this could be a Claydol angle on an earthquake.
Oh, Claydol doesn't have much health.
Click
right now.
double edge. What a click. Nice.
Nice click. But full health Magneton is going to T-bolt the thing on incoming. The Armaldo. It's not... Oh, it's bulky enough.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
No, it's
Rock
gonna have-
blast.
How many hits? How many
Just
hits?
3
Skill
hits.
Link Rock Slide? No.
Just 3 hits that time. Do you have... It doesn't get
Hidden
Mega
Power Bug?
Horn. Hidden Power Bug.
Okay.
All
This is
right.
just great matchup. Does it have Earthquake? I literally don't know.
Surely... No, it doesn't. It's Swords
Or
Dance.
can't! But it will break through the sub with Rock Blast.
Oh, you're right. Hold on a
I
second.
don't think you can afford to paralyze it.
Oh, no. Okay, that was only 3 hits. You can fish for para
You
and
just
keep
gotta
going
hit
for
it.
subs.
I think you just gotta hit it.
Oh, but what if you just lose your mag here? Oh, I guess again you can't sub because you just lose anyway, and that's
It's the same difference.
4 hits.
That's it.
Yeah, this is HP bug. Psychic crit would have gotten there. Full para may have gotten there, but you still have an arrow in the back with. I mean, it's sky attack, so who? There's no way to know.
Who the fuck knows?
Who fucking knows? Flanky, that was
I
dope
think-
as all hell.
That's an unbelievable way to. That's an unbelievable team to win with. That is frankly an unbelievable team to win with.
Yeah, and against somebody in the 1400s, you know, you could face far worse opponents. This is a team of Pokemon, and they lost to Mono Rock. That was a banger.
To lose to Mono Rock, it feels bad to lose to Mono Rock with a Metagross, a Flygon, a Claydol, and a Magneton. That's tough.
Genexus asking, did I sign up to Old Money Open? I think I heard about it. I don't think I've signed up yet. Is
You
my
have signed
time
up for
running
something
out?
else, right?
I signed up for I did sign up for something else. There's a Doug suspect, not a suspect, but there's like a Doug banned ADV tournament happening soon that I signed up for. The 1400s have been my home for the past month or so. Yeah, Genexus, I'll look into it. Message me about it if you remember. All right, Shiny Lady, and you are repeatedly letting us know that the newest one you've submitted is apparently so good it can't wait. We're gonna give it a shot. If it's not a banger, then you're banned from submitting for
your next week. This
1
counts as your
week.
next week. Yeah.
If it's a banger, then all is well. But if it's not a banger, then you get no submission next week. I gotta turn the damn sound off. My bad, everybody. And this is Gen 3 UUBL, another tier I know almost nothing about. Glalie
This is very
slower.
reminiscent of... Well, yeah, it naturally is. 85 base speed from Quillfish, 80 base speed from Glalie.
You know too much about Pokemon, Benji.
Yeah, sorry. It's because of my draft league matchup. That's a lie. I knew. about
Right,
base speed too.
right. That's why. That is actually a matchup, though. That was a legitimate thing that we were thinking about. I'm gonna just chuck myself in with the people that were thinking about that. By the way, Typhlosion trying to do some things.
Switching Articuno into the Typhlosion.
Bold strategy. You've lost 2/3 of its health to simply phase a Typhlosion. I guess the Typhlosion's down to
if it was
60%.
Ice, it was pretty scary. If it was Hidden Power Ice, that was a very scary Pokemon against this team.
True. All right, the Reggie's been taunted. Parasong,
Oh, wait a second. It's
Missy.
Choice Band, I think. No, it's not. I don't understand what item the Regirock is. You switch out though, right? Because it's not mean looked, so you just don't stay in, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're kind of asking to
mean.
get mean looked if you stay in much longer. And there's the mean look. Okay, Slowbro cannot leave. Hopefully that's fine. But also, Missy has to leave. Reggie comes back in on Chansey and gets doubled to Wheezing. Wheezing can kind of just take that, though. You have
but they're getting
Paraflinch.
Paraflinch, so.
Oh, gets through with the
Oh,
Wisp.
but it's
Oh, Lum Reggie.
Lum, yeah, because it has to be Lum if you're not leftovers and you're not CB.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Oh,
And-
but you broke
oh
the
my
poison
God.
this time.
Wow. I still think you probably should have just kept Wisping. But I guess that also would allow for Typhlosion to come back in.
Is the wheezing that's paralyzed and at 50 more important than the Chansey?
I don't think so. Yeah, now I agree. The Typhlosion looks a little scary, especially
Yeah,
like you
I
said,
was
if that
gonna
is
say.
HP Ice. Okay, Heal Bell happens.
Okay.
So the Weezing is back to
Please.
being a Pokemon.
Look at that Articuno just truck a super effective flamethrower and take 25.
That's wild. Oh, crit is no fun, but
No, it can stay in here and rest. I mean,
decided against it. That's the second taunt we've seen. Okay, denying T-Wave. And we've mean-looked the Slowbro as well. Oh, crit Psychic is ruining your whole day.
crit.
You can protect here for some chip. But you can't really stay anymore.
perish.
Okay, you live there. You can protect once. You're going to need a double protect, though, right?
If you're not going to go for swamp the momentum, you could switch to, like, you know,
That's so bad. Because now not only do they lose the Missy, but Slowbro obviously no longer Perish trapped.
DD.
Okay.
Okay, DD
Oh, goes for
and Power
double
Rock.
DD.
No.
Does
No,
that...
but Dragonite has... Okay, never mind. It's double Dragonite.
Oh my fucking god. What?
Extremely risky.
What the hell? What the... Third... Did you need third Dragon Dance for, like, anything? I guess Slowbro is fully healthy.
I think he needed it for Slowbro
Also,
and maybe also Registeel.
Registeel.
Yeah, probably Registeel.
+1 Hyper Beam just ending the game. That was a pretty epic ending. I'll hand it to you. What do you think about the submission, Benji? What do you think?
It was kind of nuts. It was pretty nuts. I'll admit it was
Pretty nuts.
It's weird because I,
Yeah.
I ordinarily will look at this and be like, oh shitters, that's cool. But it's UUBL, so they're all shitters. So I have trouble like adjusting my expectation.
Oh, additional information. This is Silk Scarf +1 Hyper Beam for the fans. I had no idea.
Cool stuff.
That was cool stuff. All right, we'll allow it. Shiny Lady, and thank you again for another submission. And I think that just about does it. I think I've been thinking about some changes I want to make, some additional implementations to Replay of the Week. Up to
Having
this
a winner,
point,
like having this was the thickest replay.
you're saying like just choosing this right now?
No, I'm just saying like when like is that a thing that could get added to replay of the week?
That we choose now? Is that the suggestion?
I mean, it doesn't have to be like this week, not like literally right now, but just like
In the future?
in the future.
It's something I want to consider. Well, what I was going to suggest and really ask those watching is, do you want it to just basically be me deciding, or do you guys want a voice? Do you guys want to like vote and I take the votes into account, or it's not even me, it's just the people voting? There's some ideas, and we can mull them over a little bit back and forth. Maybe I can make it so that people can vote by like reacting to submissions in the Replay of the Week channel. I'm thinking about things, and keep posting in the suggestions tab. I keep a close tab of that server.
Nice job working around using the word tab a second time. That was impressive.
I appreciate that. Cactu, I have submitted a replay 2 weeks in a row and still haven't gotten any watched on stream. Is that true? I went back and I grabbed every replay since the last Replay of the Week stream, I thought. But maybe I made a mistake. I grabbed everything since the 2nd. But maybe I think the last time I streamed was actually last Sunday, the 1st. So maybe... Are you AB Reaction? Are you bumping along versus Vox? Is this you? Is this your replay? Context clues are telling me that this is probably your replay. Because I normally stream on Mondays, so I think that's what threw me off. Oh, that's true. I did say I was going to watch a BKC video on stream. Maybe this week. It's something I want to do. It's tough because I'm working on a rather ambitious video. You're eternally wandering. Where's the submission?
Oh, I see one. Oh, they played Blues Energy.
Oh, wait, hold on then. Oh, yeah, they submitted... Okay, so Moody also submitted one on the 1st. Okay, I think we missed 3. Benji, do we have time to bang out 3 more?
I'll watch the Blues Energy one, but I think after that I might call it.
All right, sounds good.
Obviously, feel free to do what you're gonna do, though.
All right.
That's what people are really here for.
All right, well, let's dive in. Eternally Wandering versus Blues Energy. 1600 versus 1600, nearly 1700. These are great players.
These are good players. Ooh, you kind of got a dip now immediately, though.
Yeah, we're going to go Celebi on the Focus Punch. Nice.
Blues Energy says, oh, come on.
Yeah,
despite getting the sub turn 1 immediately? Shit.
Yeah, that's kind of... They sub on DD. So, yeah, why is he the one saying, oh, come on? Huh.
That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, T-Tar, I mean, depending on what the coverage is, yeah, you're going to scout for HP Bug. Crunch. Okay, so it's lead sub mixed. I feel like that's like the most common.
Yeah, Fire Blast here. Holy moly, that's not all the def on Skarm.
Nope. And that is, I mean, damn. That put in a lot of damn work. Venusaur for Blues Energy.
Yeah, you know, Blues Energy loves having starters. Oh,
yeah,
look.
His Gen 1 starters, bro. This is sick. Love the team so far. Moltres is here.
Fire Blast, though, because that's going to lose 2 PP on that. But it can maybe just stay in and take another Fire Blast damage.
Okay.
Scouting for Toxic, perhaps?
Yeah.
I would just take Blast damage.
Oh, yeah,
Toxic.
dude.
Yeah! Benjizard!
I told him. I was watching a Blues Energy stream recently. I told him he was using Benjizard, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I told him that he was using fucking Benjizard, which is the greatest Charizard of all time, by the way.
Oh, man, this team is absolutely cooking right now from Blues. And it's Rachi to not take unnecessary damage on the Zard. You'll love to see it.
Missing Leech Seed on Forge. All right, no burn, but Celebi has got a dip.
32.
Oh, no, you're going to sack the Celebi.
Oh, no, sacking it.
Prediction. Whoa, they predicted something else would come in. The Celebi gets to live. And you really want to just... And they still just click Body Slam.
It's working out.
You do fall to the sand. And because of the mechanics...
on the T-Tar?
No, because
no, it doesn't get anything.
Yeah, the order of operations. You miss out on Leech. Okay, maybe Eternally Wandering's team is particularly weak to Rachi and like really needed to pressure it.
But too much.
Okay, we've gone for a second Dragon Dance on this T-Tar, and there it goes. This doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look good. This looks bad. Focus Punch Skarm. Okay, you barely live.
Don't even risk on this. Oh no, but you should have risked it.
You've acquired a second spike.
We got the leftovers chip while killing Skarm. Okay.
Yeah, we were so worried about... I mean, we have a whole Moltres, and we were that worried about this Jirachi. When, like, the Celebi was...
Maybe it's the Celebi didn't do that much?
Yeah, maybe that's it. They're like, oh, the Celebi's not going to do anything in this matchup.
I don't know, though. There's a Swampert there.
Oh, crit HP Grass.
Oh, big crit.
Surely
big
that
crit.
mattered. I don't think you get the kill.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, that's not even a question.
Holy.
But, okay, does the Charizard get it into sound range? Okay, no, yeah, two. Two just straight up KOs. And it's faster, of course, of course.
Yep.
Fire
Okay.
Blast. Okay, it only has. I think it only has 2 Fire Blasts left.
Yeah.
It might only have 1.
That was, yeah, it's 1 or 2, because it clicked 3 Fire Blasts into that Moltres. It gets down into
Okay,
Blaze
so it's
range.
2. Oh, it didn't go for HP Oh, well, of course, because it's Focus Punch last. Duh.
Yeah.
Razor
Razor Leaf.
Oh, Razor Leaf for crits. Crits.
Humorous. No, going straight to Mence. What if that was Ice Punch, though? Isn't that, like, very... I mean, I guess you sack and then the Zard gets to come in and click Blaze Fire Blast, but...
On Real Psychic, I'm pretty sure the Jirachi already... Oh, wait, no, that's the first time Jirachi's hit the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are the
it
first
hasn't
2
revealed
moves. And there was an Ice Punch.
It is
Okay.
Ice- Oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Earthquake?
Okay, you go Own Pert. Alright, they miss a pump. But now you put them into Torrent. Hard not to. They miss a second pump. Oh, that's
double!
that's huge. Okay.
Okay.
Is this still an uphill
Venusaur?
battle
No.
though? Yeah, they didn't want to okay. What's the wish for? Oh, I guess it's for the Venu.
Sleep Powder?
You need to hit one. And they do. Okay, that's massive.
They do. Okay, so they have Hidden Power Fire for the Rachi. If they can catch it coming here. Oh, and they also have Leech Seed. Okay, never mind. That makes this a lot easier.
Yeah. I was wondering though,
It
like,
doesn't make it free, it just makes it easier.
couldn't they have gone for
I know.
Razor Leaf into the Swampert to put it into range to just die to the Zard? You only have like 2 Fire Blasts, so you need to hit exactly both of them.
Oh, crit! Leech Seed?
Oh
Okay,
my
okay,
god.
Nub.
This is
Oh,
is
wait
something.
a minute. No, this isn't... I don't think this is going to be enough. Yeah, I know that the Swampert just wins.
Well,
I
it's a
guess Blaze
sleep.
boosted Fire Blast. No,
It's
but
been
it doesn't
asleep
have
for
enough
2
Fire
turns.
Blasts. It
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
have enough
that's
Fire
its
Blast.
that's its last Fire Blast. It's over. Yeah, it's gonna and it can't
Focus
sub.
Punch?
It's over. Maybe crit Focus Punch twice. Oh, crit once, but yeah.
Oh!
Surely
Okay, how
you
many
wake
turns of
up.
sleep?
It's
No,
been asleep for
that's
4
all the sleep.
turns.
That's all the sleep turns. Yeah, that's it.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god. What a match.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Wandering, that was
What a way for it to end.
sick. Awesome submission. Thank you for
I'm
pointing
on
this out. We
team-
almost missed it.
I'm on team we always end with the highest rated replay of the submission because that was sick as fuck.
That was dope. And I invite you to get the hell out of here then, because I'm gonna watch the last 2. They were submitted. I don't want to push them off to next week, and I don't want them to go unwatched. Especially Moody. This is a former replay of the week champion, so you know that they're always cooking up something crazy. Benchy, thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
I'll-
You have a great rest of your day.
Always super fun. Yeah, have a good night, guys.
Okay, see you in-
Thanks for the submissions. This was sick.
Okay, see you in 5.
I mean, my prediction was 6, so I'm gonna stick with it.
You're gonna stick with my prediction was 4. I was immediately
Yeah,
made
I
a
know.
fool by I underestimated Tyrese Halliburton one too many times apparently.
If I hit the exact like threaded needle to be correct on all counts, that'll be sick as fuck.
Get out of it. Shut up. We'll talk later, if and when that time
See ya.
comes. See ya, man.
I don't think it's gonna.
All right, let's do bumping along in Vox. This was a. Did we get to the Playboy Farty? I think we did do the Playboy Farty one. So this is AB reaction. It's not ABR. This is submitted by AB reaction. Oh, but we're kind of high up. This is the 1600s. Sometimes there's people in the chat telling me that 1600 is mid ladder and that I'm like awful at the game. It's like, okay, dude, we get it. Like you've made it to 1800. Congratulations. Lead Jinx. Oh, but it's Chesto Suicune. Oh, that's scary. Well, you got to hit a second one, which you do. If it was somehow like Rest Sleep Talk is very uncommon for lead Suicune. It's more offensive. Oh, and you're subbing and calm minding yourself. Okay. All right. All right. And we are off, folks. We are off to the damn races. And I kind of think the Jinx is just going to win the entire game. I don't know what to do if you're Vox. Yeah, you go straight to a damn Snorlax. But Ice Beam is going to be a 2-hit. You're going to lose the entire Snorlax. Oh, maybe not. That's really close. But you might need a roll or a freeze or something. Don't get it. And self-destruct handles the Jinx. Well, Jinx almost ran away with it entirely. Doug comes in and tries to trap a meta. I feel that you're going to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we got a lot of damn damage. You have your own Suicune. And that Gambit actually pays off. Okay, they at least trade with your Suicune. That's huge. But you almost got away with, like, going in with your Doug. I kind of think they should have just killed the Doug and tried to agility later. Like, what are you agilitying now for? There's, like, 3 unrevealed in the back. It was turn 10. Anyway, Calm Mind Pass for Vox. This is looking kind of special offensy. Maybe it's not pass. It's Calm Mind with 2 attacks. Could be HP Fire last. Calm Mind 3 attack. Celebi. If anything, this is the more special offense team. On bumping alongside with the Doug and all of this. HP Ice Zap trying to punch through. And yeah, Psychic is going to get there. Things are falling. Doug will take care of the Celebi. And Suicune is asleep, though, so what else comes in? It's Mence. What does Bumping Along have for this? +1 Earthquake. I don't know if it's favored to kill the Rachi. You usually need a little bit of chip. Yeah, it lives at 2%. Calm Mind. Do you have Salic? You do! You do have Salic. Oh my god. And Vox is going to sacrifice the entire Mence. Mag goes down to Fire Punch. And that's a forfeit. That's brilliant. I love that. Yeah. I mean, I've tried to make a variety of Dragon Dance users work. Oftentimes, specifically for a lot of Jirachis, you get +1 and click Earthquake with, like, you know, your Mence, your Gyarados. You need a little chip. Didn't get there. That was crazy. 1690 is the very bottom of high ladder. So at least Vox can say they're... Oh, I thought this was like 1690. 1630. That was... I love seeing like a Pinchberry just like work exactly as planned. That was a fun one too. That one almost spiraled completely out of control from the get-go. The Snorlax self-destruct barely stopped the Jinx in its tracks. And yeah, again, kind of insane gaming. I wonder, I mean, again, the Suicune had only been asleep for 1 turn. It's probably offensive. Maybe it doesn't even have rest. It could be like sub Calm Mind Surf Ice Beam. So maybe you're like, it's never getting through the Rachi. You don't know what last is. Maybe last here is sub, or obviously could be T-Bolt, could be Wish. And if it's only attacking moves or Ice Punch and Fire Punch, all you need to do is wake up and... Again, there's a whole Doug here. Again, maybe they're telling us that the Suicune had no shot by virtue of the forfeit. Yeah. Yeah, H-Clad hit 1900 recently. So I wouldn't call 1700 top ladder when somebody recently hit 200 above top ladder. Anyway, very last submission. I think that's... And by the way, let me know, what would you think? For whoever wins replay of the week in the previous week, should we do theirs first the next week, or should we save theirs for last? This week, by happenstance, we've saved it for last. Moody 45 up against lead Medi. We're just gonna go Doug and take a rock slide. And wow, okay, interesting. Most Dougs don't kill Medi from full. Like my Medicham in Zet's hyper offense, like, lives Doug Earthquake from near full all the time. So, Adamant Doug Trio? I don't know. We'll find out. And it is very much not Zet's HO unless they took out the Gyarados and slapped on Immense. Look at this team, man. Oh, just going Mag. Doubling Mag in? Trying to trap the meta. Unable to do so. And we've really thrown away the damn Mag. Acid Armor is fucking sick, though. That's going to stop the Lax in its tracks. A Mag of Frank Depression's own hits the field. And we have Baton Pass Defense to Blissey. And Toxic is going to stop the Iron Defense Baton Pass Calm Mind angle. Which is kind of, like, that's kind of a terrifying angle. This can beat a lot of things if it has that extra defense. Because what the hell punches through Blissey when it has full defense, full special defense, full special attack? Yeah, I mean, it's got to be soft-boiled. So, Moody, what do you do? Yeah, we're going to leave. Go to Zap. Lax comes in on a T-Bolt. No Sand, though. So, the Lax is mostly fine in this spot. Last revealed to be Jirachi. Could make perfect sense. That could be another ideal Acid Armor Baton Pass target. Imagine Jirachi 1v1ing a Snorlax with all that defense. This is blue offense with Metacham. Dagan in the chat, astute as ever. Oh, the T-Bolt pair is, like, highly unfortunate. You were trapped, but, like, at least you could have gotten a Fire Punch off, presumably. Assuming you have that coverage. Could have been Bolt Beam. Could be many things. We go Doug on HP Fire, and we've eliminated the Mag. I will say that Mag kind of did a lot. It put in work. Wonder if there were other opportunities Moody could have tried to Doug it earlier on. Corvinus suspecting that we could be seeing V5 Arrow. Oh no, asking Dagan what their favorite team structure is. Excuse me, folks. And yeah, we've gotten rid of Mag, and if nothing else has Toxic, what is to stop Calm Mind, Acid Armor, Blissey from just winning the game? And it's also going to get a sub. Frank Depression, unconcerned with the situation, just deciding I'm going full stacks. And Crit Ice Beam is going to... Do we need full Acid Armor, though? I guess, like, Meta and Mence are kind of scary. But keep in mind, you're letting the Suicune get kind of out of control. Oh, that doesn't... At +3, it doesn't break the sub. And that's going to allow Blissey to get one Calm Mind. And now you're only behind by 2 stacks. And I think this wins. I don't think there's a single thing Frank Depression can do. You need to crit through the defense with, like, Metagross. Exactly. I think that's basically all you could ever hope to do. Of course, critting with Suicune is also an out. A crit Surf ought to do it. Oh, this is a Mana Metacham. I think I've used a Mana Metacham team before. Perhaps it's this. I played with too many different teams to remember all of it anymore. And yeah, I suspect this will largely come down to who crits first. Pressure stalling the T-Bolts is also very much in play. And looks like... Oh, Moody just gets the freeze. Okay. Yeah, and if Suicune can't thaw, it's completely over. More over than it's ever been. And they've got exactly 2 more chances to thaw. Well, actually, this could be a roll. T-Bolt just did 25% twice. Can you live this? No. Crit. At the very moment that it may have mattered, you could have had 1 extra chance to thaw there. Meteor Mash doing 12%. Completely insane. Explosion doing 43. That's fucked up. That's insane. And yeah, even if Mence crits through, presumably it doesn't beat the rest of the team. Awesome submission as always, Moody. Moody always comes through with the fire. With the heat. I suspect that will end up in the top 3 for this week. But we've got a lot of replays for me to consider. 43% meta gross boom is unheard of. Completely wild. Catching up on chat a bit here. Dagan, I reached 1800s with trapping sandstorm spikes. I coined it. But in this era, I am playing lead Aerodactyl choice band Jirachi semi-stall. Dagan, I implore you, join my Discord, submit a replay sometime. I've seen you commenting on BKC videos. I've seen you in my chat. You seem very knowledgeable, but I've never seen you play. I want to learn from the best. This was a banger. This is an absolute banger. Excited to go through these and get the YouTube video going. And I think that's about it for today. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm upset I lost at Exhibition versus Benji, but what can you do? He's twice the player I am. But, you know, hopefully not for long. I'm learning bit by bit. And I'm climbing on an alt account with that stall team. I'm going to continue iterating it. The Zetscord needs to acquire Dagan in the off-season. Dagan saying, you use Fortress, Pursuit Tar, Blissey, Doug, with Milo and some other last. Semi-stall team. Dagan throwing Kangaskhan on as the last in that structure. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little fucked up. I don't know if I see the vision. It's possible that there's a vision there, and that I'm just simply not woke enough to see it. When are the ladder streams coming back? That's a good question. I want to do more laddering. I don't know if I want to ladder that much on stream, because I was getting stream sniped a lot last time I tried it. And I don't want to stream with any more of a delay than I already have. The current delay is not by design, by the way. It's just the inherent latency associated with streaming. I don't have like an arbitrary delay added. r/Butterfree saying Kangaskhan is a decent mon. You'll explain next time if you're ending now. Holy sweep, what did I walk in on? Kyle McRae, you walked in on the very tail end of the stream. You're alleging that you reached #1 with this team? You reached #1 with Kangaskhan? Please DM me. I will make a video. I will make a fucking mini documentary on this. But I need more information. Anyway, that's wild. I'm going to be keeping my eye out for... Oh, #2. Because it was 1812. The next guy was 1857, #1. Was no way to get there without risking it all and your ego. Dagan, the people need a Dagan replay of the week submission for next week. I implore you. Like the video and subscribe. You save the replay and you have it. Is that the replay of you getting up to 1812? Folks, next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, tune the fuck in. We may be premiering the first, like, publicly televised Dagan replay in the history of ADV gaming. I think that will do it for me, though. Also, by the way, my YouTube auto, like, recommended music just went to Aquatic Ambience from Donkey Kong Country. And can I just say that sometimes the algorithm just knows better than we all do? Dagan has like the replays of like the entire run. That's insane. Dagan, please hit me up. I'm working on a video right now that I'm very excited about, and I am hoping it will be my biggest video yet. It's not all about the views, but you know, seeing that growth is an important part of the YouTuber journey, is it not? And I saw people, you know, celebrating throughout this stream like, oh, dude, there's like 20 people watching now. There's 30 people watching. That's all sick. But when I'm done with this video, which I'm very excited about, I hope you all enjoy it. If I would be more than down to document a Kangaskhan run to number 2 on the ladder. That is video worthy, Dagan, if you'll allow me. Replay of the year. That would be cool to like go back through all the winners at the end of the year and relive the moments and then vote on replay of the year. When I make videos, am I excited to make them? Absolutely. I'm a big fan of that's why I do all this, dude. It's been really fun like learning about ADV and getting in the community, getting involved, commentating, participating, doing all that stuff. Like I said, I also picked up a Switch 2 recently. I may do a Mario Kart stream at some point. That could be fun. Dagan doesn't have a Discord. Dagan, is there a way for us to get in touch? It seems to me that you're happy to stay in the YouTube comment section, and you like participating to that extent, but you kind of keep the community at arm's distance otherwise, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly a-okay. If you're not interested in sharing the Kangaskhan journey, I understand. And now the YouTube algorithm has chosen the Enchanted Woods Forest interlude, also from Donkey Kong Country 2, which apparently I need to play because these are bangers. Worst contract in the NBA, probably Bradley Beal or... It's a good question. There is a YouTuber that I really like that I'll show you guys that I think he made a video on this. And I would encourage you to watch it because he's like a smaller, growing creator, and he puts out excellent content, and I would highly encourage it. Let me see if I can find it. Let's be full screen gamers here. Okay, look at this. He literally just dropped. This is What Shorts. He dropped 11 hours ago the best NBA contracts. It's like top 10 style stuff, but he knows his stuff. He really knows what he's talking about. Cheap contracts, expiring contracts. This is showing mostly shorts. But he has a lot of like long form content. Let's see. The worst of the playoffs, cursed franchises. Worst NBA players. Yeah. Oh, it's a year ago. This is from a year ago.
All right, so the 10 worst contract.
So he had Cat as number 10. Let's just skip to what he thought was Oh, I see what was happening. Okay. All right, I fixed the YouTube chat. We're back. Dagan says you'll figure out something in between now and my next stream. As far as you're concerned, people weren't that keen on talking with me, really. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I wish you didn't. And I'm keen on talking to you if you'll have me. But again, I appreciate you hanging out in the streams, throwing me some feedback every now and then, and just hanging out. And if that's the extent of it, then we're happy to have you. Ben Simmons, I think this contract is over as of this year, though, so that wouldn't really count. Jordan Poole, yeah, that's fair. I have a lot of thoughts on Jordan Poole. Paul George, did they just give it? Yeah, they just gave Paul George that contract. Draymond Green that was a fair point. Aiden, yeah. Aiden, the 40th highest played player. Middleton's been traded since then. So yeah, this is a little outdated, but I love this guy's content. He's only got like 12K subs. I think this is like a side channel. I don't think this is his main channel, but I love throwing this guy's videos on. He's entertaining. Yeah, this is from a year ago, so this was before the contract. Digging, awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I've got an email, if that works. It's simply my YouTube name at Gmail. So hit me up with if you want there, if that works. Beal is number 1 on his list from even a year ago. The no trade clause and the lack of production, I think it's really tough for anybody to be worse than this. Good shit, Diggin. Well, I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. This has been Replay of the Week. Join my Discord server. Submit a replay for next week if you haven't done so already. And make sure you join next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We always stream on Monday at that time to check out all the sickest replays. And that's it for now. We're going to go to the thanks for watching screen that I almost always forget to go to. Yeah, Dagan, hit me up, bro. Looking forward to hearing from you. And yeah, I think this is one of the bigger streams we've had so far. I think if we did hit 30 at some point, so honored to have you all. And thanks again for bearing with us through the technical difficulties earlier on. Much love to all the gamers. And until next time, last question. I'm being asked, what do I think the Cavs should do this offseason? Run it the fuck back, brother. Okay, we annihilated the Miami Heat in round 1. Not that they're a great team anymore without Jimmy. Okay. We had one of the greatest regular seasons in our franchise's history. And then we lost to the Pacers, who also beat like a really tough New York Knicks team who had just beaten the defending champion Boston Celtics. I mean, Halliburton had an insane like ending of game 2. Like they stole game 2 after winning game 1. We were hurt. Darius Garland just had surgery on his big toe and is going to be out for 4 to 5 months. He was playing through that towards the end of that series to try to help us win. DeAndre Hunter missed games. Evan Mobley missed games. Look at the Celtics. They won last year. It took them like 6 years with that core. And yeah, they iterated, they added pieces, they made moves. We've already made our moves. We traded for Donovan Mitchell. We've made the like auxiliary moves where we get a DeAndre Hunter into the mix. We have Ty Jerome. Re-sign Ty Jerome. I've seen like things where you trade away a Okoro and make a few other moves you can get under the second apron. That could be worthwhile. Don't trade away any of the core 4. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Donovan Mitchell. Those are 4 incredible players. And we have a great cast of players to surround them with. We have a great coach. Like, it took the Celtics 6 years. They had to make it to the finals and lose to the Warriors. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and lost to Boston like twice. So, don't hit the panic button. We lost a tough series. We got outplayed by a Pacers team that has just been on fire and is 1-1 with the other best team in the league in the finals right now. Tip your damn hat. Go next. Don't blow it up. Do not trade Darius Garland. Don't trade Jarrett Allen. Believe in the power of friendship. Continue getting more experience. Hold on to continuity. And it's going to pay dividends. Next year is going to be great. We're going to have a good regular season again. We're going to be well positioned for the playoffs. And we're going to fucking go at it again, man. That's at least what I hope the Cavs do. I don't have time to talk about the Knicks firing Tibbs. We'll talk about it next stream. Until then, everybody have a good one.